Yoski broskies. It's so good to be back. I can't believe this. The summoner class is here. Our first advanced class. I'm just over the moon right now. We're going to get straight into it as soon as we possibly can. Of course, we've got the ever incredible Maddie Pask with us today. Maddie, how have you been?
I've been good. I'm super amped up. This is super fun.
I'm really excited for this. When Workhorse and the DFK team said that they were gave us that Codex tease in the beginning. This is our tease for the first advanced Codex. I was almost certain that it was Dark Knight.
Yeah.
What was your original thought?
Yeah, I think Summoner was definitely up there, and I thought Dark Knight too. I thought maybe Paladin, because there was a vitality like proc chance off something. So I was like, maybe it's a Paladin, But the banishment and the use of the spell and the intelligence, Summoner had to be one of your first thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, I was like it's too easy, right? They wouldn't. Right. They don't give us the layups. It's not going to be. I'm just expecting okay, this is probably like the Bard, right? That's what I was legitimately expecting to be like. Haha, got you. It's not even one of the original advanced classes. But how's everyone doing tonight?
I do see Workhorse sitting in a back room going like, got him. I definitely can see that.
I can see Workhorse as the perpetual got him meme, because he would 100% get me every single time.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just checking out the YouTube chat. Some peeps on there. Are we going 5 hours? How many hours are we gonna go tonight?
I mean, I guess it depends on how many words Workhorse wrote. Because I mean, I see there's a big long chunkaroonie here, which I'm going to be getting into post haste after so when I get meat and potatoes, I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy. I go right for the data tables, which I know we usually go over formatting and all that stuff, but I kind of did it. I did a little ahead of time, so we're going to save ourselves an hour, right?
That's good.
But there is one thing that I didn't do, which was pick, and I know it's your favorite pastime here. Just pick the colors for the class. We got colors to choose. Get the swatch out, because we paint in a spreadsheet today. All right, so just first glance, and in true Codex fashion, I have not read this ahead of time. All of this will be live reactive. I can't believe it's I saw Worm says Wowie's down all the way down, right? It's like, yeah, I probably for me it'll be Wowie's all the way down. I did get a preemptive Discord message from Workhorse earlier where he's just like, there are no Wowies in this Codex.
That's good. That checks out. Yeah.
Yep. Should be 0 Wowies and 30 interestings. All right. Sweet. We will be having another guest joining us tonight. We got yet another Bogside boy. Franz is going to be joining us at some point later tonight. I know he was pumping some iron and grabbing some nourishment, which I am in full support of. But first things first, let's take a look at the disciplines real quick so we can get our color coordinations right. We got wait, is this the yeah, these are the disciplines. All right, cool. So summon aspect, dark summoner, and spirit bond are our trees here.
I think we should jump immediately to dark summoner, and it needs to be, black. That sounds crazy, I know, but I feel like it has to be.
I feel like everything is going to be like an offshoot of some sort of purple or blue, but a very dark variant of it. Like a midnight blue for dark summoner would be perfect.
Oh yeah, I'm in on that.
All right, so let's go to custom colors. This is the best part, right? This is the best part of the stream is when we're whoops. No, this is incorrect. We're picking colors.
Yeah. I feel like Spirit Bond maybe will be a little lighter, but Dark Summoner has to be.
It has to be.
I like that. Yeah.
So like right around here, maybe a little darker. I'm not gonna be able to see the letters just yet, but honestly, that looks freaking sick. But it's a little too hard to read, so we're gonna have to change the.
And you could change the change it to like white, the font.
How about that? The light blue ethereal on the dark blue background.
Cool.
I'm a fan. How's everybody doing today? I see there's so many people in chat. Oh my god, guys. Let's see, we got Bolon in here. We got Mega, Worm, Franz, of course. Sticks Intern, my bestie for life over there. Iron Belly, Rubetto, Rempen. Oh my god, I love you guys. White, you think white Worm? You think white letters would be better with this one? What's up, J-Dub? All right, let's see. Let's see what the white letters look like. Okay, yeah, it kind of looks like a full moon. I really like that. That was a good call. That was a really good call. Okay, yeah, I get it. I get it. What do you think, Maddie?
I'm like I don't know. I like the white.
Yeah, I'm a fan of.
But also, I can't. Oh, I'll message you. I'm like watching on YouTube, and I'm very delayed.
Oh, is it? It's delayed on YouTube. It shouldn't be. Pretty sure I had a 0 lag input.
Or from your never mind.
Oh, from me talking to the yeah. There's a delay. Maybe I could share screen and really overload my computer here.
Well, don't.
Yeah, let's put my 1080 Ti through the ringer, man. Let's go.
Oh, excellent. Okay, yeah, now I can see. Yeah, I like that.
All right, sick. All right, first color picked. Color selection is the best part, man.
This is why it ends up being like 8 hours or whatever.
It's true. But after we're done with this, we're done, right? We just gotta pick 3 color combos. All right. So which one do you want to do next? Spirit Bond or Summon Aspect? Spirit Bond, I feel like it would be closer to what we just did, but
no, I feel like Spirit Bond should be lighter.
You think like so? You think like a gold kind of maybe?
Ooh, yeah.
Like a gold background or gold letters?
It's like celestial, like it's ethereal.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
So how about like a really stark, can't do like a highlighter yellow, but maybe like, maybe it was bolder. A little hard to see. How about we do gold here with white? No, that's all right. It's kind of all right.
Kind of hard to see.
It is kind of really hard to see. No, whoops, that was the wrong one. How about the bright yellow on yellow? Everyone's favorite mustard on spicy brown mustard. Yay or nay? What are we thinking here, Chad? What are we thinking here? What Spirit Bond? The first one's Summoning Circle, so this is kind of making me think that it's got to be like one color and then one really bright color on top of it. So maybe we just go darker on this one, really bring it out. Maybe almost like a stone with a gold on it.
I like that. I feel like it should be lighter. Yeah.
Do we get a lighter version of this though?
I don't know.
Here. Right there. That looks all right. I like that.
All right.
So far, so good. Yellow and yellow is super hard to see. Yeah, I completely agree. Let's see. Light purple pink with hot pink text. Oh. Whoa. Okay,
right.
I kind of get this. I'm kind of getting it. All right. I'm kind of
Yeah, like that.
I think let's see, we're going light pink like this. This is what red, I think this is light purple. Light purple. I think this is like a light purple.
I like the gold, but this is actually kind of cool too.
I like this light purple with the light purple pink with hot pink
that's
text.
cool.
It's kind of sweet.
Yeah.
All right, good call, Rempen. I like it. And then we got summon. We got summon aspects. So what do we think of when we got summon aspects?
Well, that one looks like it's actually the Celestials because like the first move.
Oh, this first move is literally Lesser Celestial.
But yeah, I don't know. Something. I don't know. I still think like purple, because it's got to be like otherworldly, and I feel like that's like classic.
True.
Like purple.
I'm trying to think back. Think back to any summoner that you've ever come into contact with, right? Like, and through any MMORPG, like,
right.
What's going on there, right? Like, in true blasphemous take here, I did play Final Fantasy 14, but I never played a spellcaster in Final Fantasy 14, so I never played a summoner. The only thing I can remember about summoners is carbuncles, which I feel like was like red.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So we're gonna go like red and like a bright green. Oh god, that's so.
Oh, what's going on there?
Oh yeah. God, that's so bad to look at. Oh, dip.
Yeah.
Ooh, Worm's got a good one. Golem brown.
Yeah, I like that.
We'll make it like Golem here, and then we'll do like red, maybe like a red eyes kind of thing. Maybe we're going black background, silver gold text. Gotta have night sky look. For summon aspect. No Christmas colors. All right. Well, I feel like we got to get a purple one in here, at least one, right?
Yeah.
Like we got to get a purple one in here, like actual purple here. What are we thinking? Or should we do letters and then have a orange? I am not a graphic designer by any sense of the word. My color theory is terrible. I am first and foremost a editor. I'm usually the person that takes the people's designs and go, I like this one.
I like that.
Yeah, this is good. It's kind of like an inverse of Spirit Bond.
Yeah.
I like this. Yeah, you know what? I like this. All right. Do we got consensus here? How's everyone like these colors?
They're great. Everyone loves it. They all just said that.
All right, cool. Glad we got consensus. The team should know that the first thing I'm gonna do is color coordinate poorly, and they should really be putting the time in to let me know what colors are important.
Is it the same? Is it the same color as the other ones? When the one they published? Yeah, it's like green, orange, light blue.
Ooh, a green with summon.
I mean, I think this is what they use for all of them.
Oh shit, I like that a lot. What do you think?
Yeah,
I'm down. I like this.
Yeah.
All right, sick. Now we can begin.
I mean, the first thing we got to talk about is the flavor text.
Yes, there is a couple new. There's a couple new columns actually. So we've been provided a damage type column. Is that not new? Is that not new? I haven't updated in a long time, so I might
think
need
they
to
did
go a couple
in the past ones.
All right, cool.
Maybe not.
Scholar didn't have it, but that's right. They re-released a couple new ones, and I haven't got it up to speed yet. Shame on me. I know. I'm so sorry, everybody. But yeah, most importantly,
type
got
and flavor text.
Which, I mean, come on, we all love some good flavor, right?
It's also super lore heavy.
Well, yeah, there's like oh my god,
like it's not just
the
it's
amount
not just
of
like
wall of text.
Like the one for like the thief would be like stab him in the back, wink. like these are like little quotes from characters in the world of Sarandale, which is insane.
Huh. Yeah, this is a lot. I mean, I'm all about it. Like, there's just more lore to be had. There's probably
like, we're not going to be able to break all this. Like, I'm going to have to pull these out and read them separately.
Yeah, like
because
what
it's super fun.
What if this is our page 10? Shadow Starbuck, like
yeah, that's kind of what this is.
This is our page 10, like all this lore,
summoner lore. That's the most lore we've gotten as like in a written format for the game.
I like it. Yeah. No one says 8-hour stream for sure. Okay, I'm gonna try and rein both myself and Maddie, and I know we could definitely get into a good back and forth, but all right, I'll read the flavor text and then the ability description for the first 3 for sure, like flavor text for sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we got it.
All right, so we've got our first ability. We've got summon aspect, right? We got lesser celestial. I'm assuming we're going to be summoning a lesser celestial, right? Which I'm very interested to see how this works. So flavor text first. We're going to go, upon your first summon, do not concern yourself with the potency of the entity that arrives. The fact that it arrived at all is what is remarkable. It's a first step of many. A quote from, oh man, Aether Wielding on the Frontier by Master Arthur Fontwell. It's a good font. Professor of Summoning at the Mages College of Sarandale. Oh, shout out Sarandale!
That's wild.
All right, so let's see what it does.
Of summoning.
Channel X initiative, which I believe, in my heart of hearts, summoning the whole thing should be.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of channels.
Channeling initiative, the whole thing, all the way through.
Yeah.
So we've got Channel X initiative, deal X spell plus X int in scaling damage to target enemy. Gotta get that out of the way. Bam. An int scaling, or is that int I think that's
it's like the
all right, so an int % chance to reduce target's magic defense by whiz % for X ticks. Now this is interesting.
Yeah.
Generate X charges of arcane power. Love to see arcane power on this combo. If target is currently slowed, generate X additional charges of arcane power. This is really interesting.
Slowed.
I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of chances for slows if this is like the bread and butter ability of this tree. Standardized.
Thank you a lot. Yeah, see, it's just more arcane power if they're slowed. This is interesting.
Yeah, this is super cool. The fact that this even gets slow, let alone works on slow, which, I mean, we've seen through the Warrior Codex, the Berserker Codex, through Explosion, that there's a lot of chances that you can exhaust yourself, which does cause a slow. Or
is that the same effect? Or are they two different categories?
I'm pretty sure they're two different categories because we see it on the Mama Boar after Wild Charge that it exhausts and it slows itself.
Right, but is slowed a status that's separate from the effects of exhaust?
I thought exhaust just slowed you.
Okay. I mean, I think you're right, but I'm curious. I would kind of want a clarification on that if target is currently slowed, does that mean it could apply also to exhausted characters?
Would assume so. I'm pretty sure exhaust means you can only basic attack, you have 50% damage reduction, and you are slowed.
Okay, so yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Again, I'm out of practice. It's been a long time since we had a Codex, and that's not a dig. I'm very excited. Please give me more.
Yeah.
I say as we've got like 13 down here.
I know. No, but still, this is a fun. I'm assuming the channel is going to be, what would you say, like not a full turn. I hope not like 1,000 for these level ones.
Yeah. Well, this is really cool. I mean, so it deals damage. It is a channel on a level 1, which I'm not super huge about. But I mean, it makes sense thematically for a summoner, right?
Yeah.
Six insert saying that there's a primo image media in the Workhorse blog, including description of combo trees.
Oh, okay. Cool. I need.
Yeah, if you could pull that up for me, that'd be perfect. Maybe you can explain it to me.
No, it's yeah.
All right, sweet. All right, so we've got deal damage. It's a channel initiative. We got deal damage. We have a % chance, which, I mean, it's a level 1, so it's probably going to be on the lower end of the mana intensity.
Right, yeah.
But it reduces target's magic defense, which means the second time you use this, it gets better.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this stacks. It might refresh. But this is still something that's like...
Yeah, there's no limits on it. Usually it says, like, stack limit, This doesn't have that.
No, it does not. This might stack to the point where you're dealing magic true damage.
The only thing would be the channel.
Yeah, the channel's interesting for sure.
It's for X ticks, and it is a channel, so it'll be really hard to spam this. You know what I mean?
Unless you got 2.
Oh yeah.
Or a subclass, right? But this is a lot of like option already. I really like it's the first freaking ability. I already really like it. Again, I know, predictable.
Yeah. Well, the only thing is it's magic defense.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're working as a support, the summoner is like, you're gonna have a team of all magic dealers. I mean, that would just be the meta of like what are people building their teams? You know what I mean? Like, are people building with magic dealers or not?
Yeah, I mean, we don't really have that option right now outside of Seer. But I mean, when we get...
But that's what I'm saying. I think this has that limitation of like how effective is lowering the magic defense.
I would say it's probably once we get to the point where we're using advanced classes, I would say it's going to be in my tenure as a gamer, decreasing defenses by a percentage is one of the best DPS increases you can possibly give yourself in any game. Just straight up, period. Right? I'm talking about lowering defense, like what the knight. Yeah. The knight can still do that, right?
Yeah,
What move is that?
It's a first level move.
Yeah.
Right?
Why can't I remember it? It's not a knight stream, everybody.
Smash, strike. It's something like that.
Did not do this yet. It's one of those.
Yeah.
So the physical defense down is huge. That's why my patented triple knight team is so reliably good, and I love it so much. Very high defense because they don't have that much offense, like innately. Lowering the defense makes them able to keep up. And I think this is going to be somewhere along the same lines. This is really good setup for a nuke team, where it's like, okay, I'm going to take my wizard, I'm going to channel this giant fireball. It's going to do a ton of damage. I've got a buff for magical damage on the wizard, and I've got death marks on 2 of the people on the enemy team, and I'm going to go ahead and throw this on to lower the magic defense to pretty much secure a one-hit kill. Like, this is one of those things where you're going to be sitting there doing math on your turn to try and figure out if you're going to make it in time with initiative. Yeah. This is going to be a lot of fun.
I think, I'm curious to see how the chance that this hits is. Because if it's very low, that'll be kind of frustrating, I think.
I see what you're saying.
It's not, So I mean, we'll see.
Oh, 1 second. I'm gonna try and add friends to the call. Uno momento, por favors.
Did it work? I think he's here.
All right. We're back. Franz, I see, is muted right now. Feel free to unmute whenever.
Hello.
Hello. All right, we got friends on board. Hello.
That's how he talks all the time, guys.
I didn't think that when I said send me the link, I didn't think it would be as immediate as a Discord call.
Man,
I was like, I wasn't ready.
Snappy,
It's
man.
like, oh,
I'm
shit.
snappy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no link. It's just this.
So sorry to interrupt you guys. We're hitting a flow. I just two things. One, fantastic color selections.
Thank you.
Very nicely done.
Thank you. I
Really-
worked very hard on them.
Yeah, and two, I'm gonna let you guys roll. I'm basically gonna be here as like when you get onto minute 11 or 12 of the tangent, I'll try to reel you back in.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Don't let us stay
Yeah.
more than 15 minutes on one ability.
You know,
Right,
we're
right.
still on the first one.
Yeah.
No,
And we're
I'm aware.
36
I'm aware.
minutes
It's an uphill battle where I'm.
Oh
coming
man,
in.
I do this every time. It's like it's gonna be a quick one. It's gonna be 3-hour stream. There's no way we're gonna be in. We're gonna be out. We're gonna be efficient. 1 hour in, we're still in the first ability.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do it this time. Yeah. All right. Rating. It's coming out. I like this a lot. I'm giving this no less than a double S.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I think there's a lot of work to do here. It's a
I think
huge amount of combo potential.
Yeah, it could be underwhelming if the percent chances are low, but I think otherwise it's still just a great level 1 move, you know?
Yeah, no, even if it's 10%, that's great for level 1
Yeah.
move.
Yeah.
Plus, I think the secret strength here is the generate additional charges of arcane power. I've been saying it since we've had arcane power explained. Arcane power batteries are going to be a whole meta themselves.
And I think people have been building kind of like your wizards and your scholars, you know, with the summoner. I think that's people are always looking out for that in whatever combo, you know, class and subclass.
They're really nice for
either way, either way.
Secondary stat growth as well.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Yeah. But
sure.
I'm honestly way more excited about the next one.
Wait, question for you before you guys hit the next one.
Sure.
You are aware that there was a blog that came out accompanying this, right?
Yes, I have not read it, and I can't wait to. Like I said before, this is it's the same with every single codex. Like it comes out, I freak out, I scramble to get every single thing in my day done as soon as possible, and I get on, and like this is what I do right here.
Okay, I was just making sure. I didn't know if there was pertinent info in it. I haven't read it either, so.
All right, sweet. If anyone's already read it, oh, Bullets is stop and read it now. Bolon, it's a rating stream. I can't. As much as I would love to be the official voice of DFK and read through all of the lore, we're adding another cool hour and a half. Maybe I'll do that in a separate stream. Just read it. React. Just like going through the blog post. I'll try to do my best workhorse impression. And just make him like an Adonis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can't rate without the blog. Oh, come on. Stream of consciousness stream.
The Alpha Police is coming in and throwing orders around, you know?
It's true. Okay. Friends, do me a favor. Read the blog. I'm going to go through this. I'm probably going to have questions. Be like, wait, how's that work? And it's going to be in the blog.
I don't think they're not till the level 10s, I think, does it get kind of real spicy.
Oh, okay. If it was the meme with the combo trees, I did see that.
Yeah,
I did see that. It was incredible. Well done, Workhorse. I love the awareness. Basically, as Sticks in turn put it in chat, it's combo trees equal if player is good, then class is good.
Yeah.
But he assured me there are no WoWs in this entire codex. Only
right, I'm gonna get to reading. I'll be back.
All right,
I'll be back when I'm done. Expect me in like 45 minutes to an hour.
I got you, man. I got you. You're saving us right now. All right, so I think an SS is super fair here. I really enjoy this. I can't really find any negatives to it. I don't think it's going to be overwhelmingly powerful, which is good.
No,
which is good. Yeah. The closer to SS that you get, the more future-proof you are.
Right.
and the less changes we're probably going to see in reworks, right?
I also maybe just kind of like, I guess it's just like flavor, but I imagine the name of this move is Lesser Celestial, so I'm guessing there's going to be like a animation of like a celestial coming into the field
and just like
into
smacking the shit out
just,
of somebody,
and just like swinging a sword at somebody. Yeah, like,
I would love that.
We'll see maybe further down, but I don't think there's going to be actually any like new entities on the battle. I think it's just going to be like animations, right? Because this is just like a deal damage.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, it's deal damage and a debuff. So yeah, I would love to see like a little tiny celestial dude just like
Angel,
pop out and then just like zoom across the field, smack him across the face, and just dissipate. Like, I'd love that.
It's gonna be cool.
Write that down.
Cool.
Second best stat.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what they're working on. I'm sure it's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, Bullet says accept your fate. We stream until 9 a.m. Pacific. I gotta sleep sometime, though. You know what? I would choose this over sleep any day, but I do respect Maddie's time as well. Let's see.
I'll stay up. I'm in.
You're in for the 9 a.m. Pacific stream. We're gonna break the record on the 13-hour stream just over this night.
Yeah, we did 12 hours that time. Yeah,
we were. It was 13, I think. I think it was 5 minutes away from 13.
I did lose my mind by the end, though. All right, we got to get to ability number 2.
All right, yeah. All right, cool. Our first Dark Summoner ability. Read the flavor text real quick. Did you see that? Xandon Eldenmorn. I could not think of another 7-figure name to put here. That was great. First year, moments after the void answered. Ooh. Is this a callback to when you stare at the void stares back?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Wait. Yeah, all right. So Workhorse is in here going, hey, what I miss? And everyone's going, yeah, well, we've just been picking colors. It's like, all right, cool. That's the most important part. I can't help it. They are important to the whole vibe, man.
It's the most important.
It's too important. All right, so we got Dark Energy. It's freaking sweet. Channel X initiative, pretty standard. Deal spell int mod damage to target enemy. Int % chance to reduce physical defense by whiz % for X ticks. I like this a lot. I like this a lot.
I like this one. I already like it so much better than the first one.
That's just because we don't have as much magical damage going out right now. But like I said, when we get like, I think DPS priests are going to be a real thing.
Maybe.
I truly believe that. And I think this is going to just be ultra support for them, especially if they can get some sort of like heal based off of X percentage of magical damage dealt. This would just increase everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
However, this, because we already have a mechanic where warriors can heal themselves on damage dealt, literally is a healing buff to your bloodthirst warriors if you use it right. But I'm only halfway through here. Generate X charges of void power. That's new. Crap, friends. This is a new thing. We need to know what void power is.
I don't think that's in the article.
Oh.
I mean, or at least I think it just works the same as arcane power. Like it's another resource, as far as I can tell.
Okay. All right. I like it.
Yeah, I don't think void power has like a definition.
Okay, so combo. If target has previously banished or has been previously banished in this battle, generate X additional charges of void power. Bolon, I know I should have read the article. I don't want to read it on stream because I'm not very good at sight reading.
Yeah.
Even though all I'm doing here is sight reading. Basically, that's beside the point.
I think it's the same as arcane power. But what they're saying is it wouldn't be the same. It's different for like Dark Knights and Dread Knights. They don't access arcane power. They access dark magic, which is void power.
Oh, Banished is in the blog? Was there a rework to Banish?
It might be reworked. No, I think it's pretty much the same as what it originally was.
Well, friends will tell us. Friends will tell us.
Exactly.
He'll be done with that in like
power,
20 seconds.
it's a very brief little section in the blog, but I think it's just same as arcane power, but only certain classes have access to it.
Oh, all right. So void power is in the blog and it's different. All right. Somebody give me a link to the blog. Give me a link to the blog. We'll go over the mechanics real quick.
And it is different. I don't see it being different. I don't understand.
I'm sorry. I mean, not prepared.
It functions the same way, but it's a different resource basically.
Yeah, no, Rubetto's got it. I don't want to read in front of the class. But all I'm doing right now is reading in front of the class.
I'm reading it and I don't understand how it's different.
So wait, somebody got a link I can just copy real quick and bring it up on stream.
Well, it's I think this will work. I just sent that to you.
All right, sweet. We'll click in here, and then we'll click this link. Uh-oh. Oh, it's an X blog. Whoa. Okay. Gather round. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to go through everything, even though I really want to right now. But we got to get into the nitty gritty and the mechanics. I love Duna so much. This is, oh man. If Summoner is based off of Final Fantasy summoning, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna be all about it. Oh, we can't put links in chat. I don't remember saying that. If it's by default, then yeah, it's probably a problem. Because I would not have taken that off yet because I don't know where that is. Simply put, all right, here we go. TLDR. Simply put, Summoner serves as the next step of evolution for the basic class of Magic and the first published advanced class Codex. Yes, super excited about it. We wanted to set the table for what we wanted to expect with other advanced classes and where their skills originate. That precedent setting meant that this class actually became significantly more important to the current and future design of all classes than any of us initially expected. Hell yeah. There's nothing I respect more than devs respecting me. The Summoner opened up a lot of doors on the design front, but also forced impactful decisions to be made, with many endgame mechanics needing to be finalized for the class to do all the things it needed to do. Very interesting. So we got Banish combo trees, Void Power unlocks within combos, passive unlocks, and even in-game lore-wide upgrade. We're all sorting out with the class being process alone. Okay, yeah. All right, so that's what we're tackling here. Again, I will go through this. If everyone wants me to read it to them, I will. Again, I'm very bad at reading. Oh, did my screen share go away?
Yeah, not on the
Oh, it must have crashed. Might be.
It's fine. Keep going.
It's not fine. It's never fine. All right, here we go. It's probably, like I said, we're gonna push my 1080 Ti to its limits. Yeah, this is the word. Hold on. I don't want to read the whole thing. There's so much. He's too good of a writer. All right, void magic. Okay, interesting. So we've got a wizard, seer, scholar, priest all going into summoner, which then goes into Dark Knight, Dread Knight, and question mark, which I'm assuming is either the future spellbow
counter spellbow
equator, or the future transcendent dude that is obviously going to be the chef, right? So we know that Dread Knights on Sarandale's side are the Transcendent class or the Exalted class, and then on the Crystal Veil side, it's going to be Chef. This is well-known, documented fact. So that question mark, we've already answered that. It's a Chef class.
Yeah.
Wait, are you guys in the blog? What was I just doing?
You're reading it, so we don't have to.
We decided to go to it. Wait,
okay.
So Go.
Yeah, they were demanding it. They were demanding it. But we're doing this just for definitions, right? For banish.
Okay. Good, because this is the part I didn't really want to report on. It gets the added text gets more and more complex as you go down.
Oh my god! All right, cool. All right, so banish. We got to rework. I'm assuming to banish. Target is removed from the.
Go back. Sorry, go back to the void magic.
Did I skip it? Oh, geez. All right, void magic and dark magic have always been here in DFK universe. I'm gonna read this whole thing. You guys are gonna find a way to make me read the whole.
It works the same as arcane power.
Okay, all right, yeah. So we're gonna debunk this.
Right?
We're gonna debunk it. We're gonna debunk it right here. From early game lore to the advent of the Dark Knight and the Dread Knight hero class, dark magic has been something we knew was coming, and with the introduction of arcane power, there was an opening to build upon that system to interact with the void on the battlefield, which thematically I'm very excited about it. Very excited about it. While the void may have always been part of this universe, in order for classes like the Dark Knight and the Dread Knight to gain access to that form of magic, we needed a class to unlock it. Neat. I like that. We saw the Scholar begin to drift into the unknown with its investigation discipline. Big fan. I love that discipline. Gaining access to both forbidden and forgotten knowledge, my favorite. Love esoteric stuff. In its unending pursuit for answers, but scholars stopped before delving too deep, unlike the dwarves when they dug too greedily and too deep into the mines of Moria, as we are all very well aware of, and unearthed something they did not want, a Balrog, but I digress. That quest for knowledge didn't stop when it came to Dark Summoners. It pulled on the mind of those select few who craved access to a greater power. Regardless of the price, they kept digging. And they call it a mine. It wasn't until the realization that summoning as an aspect is a two-way street that the forgotten knowledge scholars pursued. That the forgotten knowledge scholars pursued was truly remembered. Okay, sorry. Again, I'm bad at reading. The truth was that banishing an entity from this plane was simply the other side of the same summoning coin. I see. Now we get to see what banish definition is. Target is removed from the battlefield. Neat. Target can't perform any action, and passive effects they possess become inactive. That's huge. That's freaking huge. Oh my god, that's freaking huge. Holy crap. Okay, all right. Hold on.
Paused. What does that mean?
Is this a hard counter to Second Life?
Ooh. That's a passive. Well, no, wait. How would you kill it while it's
target cannot be targeted. While banished,
it's a hard counter to resurrection.
Paused. Interrupt. Okay, so that makes it... Okay. Oh my god. All right, I freaked out. They had us in the first half. All right? They pulled me back. Here. So my mind started going like, oh my god, this is how you get rid of Second Life. You banish them, even though you can't target them. You're going to be able to have like dots tick them down if you do it just right, and you're going to avoid that Second Life passive effect to come through. But all status effects inflicted upon the target are paused, which is super cool. I like this a lot.
When you come back from your banishment, I
would assume it like resumes. It doesn't like hit you all at once. So if you had like 2 turns of a bleed left, it would pause, and then after the banishment ends, you'd still have 2 turns of bleed left.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So my bleed burn dot homies out there, calm down. This was not what you were looking for.
When he's banished, though, you won't be able to like heal him or cleanse him.
True. Well, I mean,
you won't have access to him.
Right. Like, yeah, you won't be able to heal. You won't be able to put any buffs on him whatsoever. But my question about this is, does AoE still affect? Right. So if not. I would assume so, but they can't. It just says they can't be targeted.
That's a good point.
Right. So just because you can't be targeted doesn't mean you can't be affected by what's happening there. Right.
Yeah.
So but they're also not there, right?
Yeah. So you leave the battle. So I would assume like
Probably not. Yeah.
I'm
removed from the battlefield. Yeah.
I mean, AOE targets positions 1, 2, and 3, right?
True.
They're
And if
not-
you're not in
they're
a
not
position, you
Yeah,
don't get.
exactly.
All right. I like that. Okay, cool. I like it. I'm about it. All right, sick. Let's see. When you banish a target, you are literally sending them into the void. While their time moves differently. To those still in the main realm of Gaia, it would seem that time freezes for the banished hero. No matter how long they have been absent from this plane, this exchange of energy results in void power, which summoners and a few other classes, I'll let you speculate. Oh, this is me. This is a Q Wowie right here.
Yeah.
Okay, which classes do we think is gonna have banishment? Dark Knights, Sage,
Dread
Spellbow.
No, I think Spellbow they're gonna pitch as like on the other side of the coin.
You don't
and
think
is
they're not
good.
gonna have a arrow of
No,
banishment?
I don't think so. No. I think
By the
Spellbow is
way-
like just good energy.
Wowie, if you were freaking out over Banish like that, I'm excited for you to keep reading. Very excited.
Right? Oh, everybody! By
It
the
gets
way,
crazier.
I just wanna point this out real quick. Shameless self plug. We've got 25 viewers right now on YouTube. Twitch, we only got 6. If you want to open up everything in 2 windows, pump my numbers, right? Not asking for anything else. Because I don't want to take money from this beautiful community, like freaking ever. I love you guys so much. You've given me so much over the time, and I only want to give back to you guys. You're the best. But digressing. Also, thank you, Barish. I love you. So you think Spellbows aren't going to have banish effects? Do you consider banish to be an evil?
Yeah, I think so. I think
evil
the way
magical effect
right now it's like a void ability.
True. Yeah, it is like a void thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that. Void magic, wizard, seer, scholar, everyone that can use magic, and question mark. We can only assume that that's Bard. Hi, Rempen. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I think the question is the ones you were saying. It's like the Spellbow counter class, or whatever. Yeah.
Which, I mean, we can talk about that speculation all day long. I want a samurai class. Just saying. Just want a really cool, really good martial class.
Ninja.
Well, ninja's below Sage.
Oh, you're saying on that level?
Right. Yeah. On the elite level.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, J-Dub. Yeah. Bringing everyone to the Twitch. Got to pad the numbers, right? Let's see. All right.
Yeah. As I bring that up, if you banish someone and you have a delayed effect coming in.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. What if you banish yourself to avoid a delay effect?
Yeah.
That's
there's ethereal.
Right. Ethereal does do that.
Ethereal is like the good version of banish.
Okay, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Also, who's to say that Spellbow can't... I'm still stuck on this, right? I think Spellbow is going to have, like... Because, like, all right, so Rangers in D&D, right? They have multiple specializations, right? Mm-hmm. You got your Beast Tamer, you got your, like, regular bow and arrow dude. You've also got your melee ranger, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if Spellbows utilized both weapon specializations and magical specializations, because we're getting different magical specializations now.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
So maybe one of them is going to be, Void Arrow.
Yeah. Void Arrow.
That'd be cool. Legolas rugged. I like that. Okay.
Well, yeah,
okay.
I mean, he left him out of the big 3 there. Hanzo, Robin Hood, and Hawkeye.
You're right.
But Katniss, whatever her name is.
Katniss Everdeen, should be on the list. Agreed. That's a great call.
All right, let's see. We're gonna start that over again because we started to speculate. The exchange of energy results in void power, which summoners are able to access and leverage in the heat of battle. Void power is unique in that it is an all or nothing proposition. As you accrue it through damaging actions of manipulation and preparation, your summoner gains access to this swirling well of dark energy. However, access to this well is not like arcane power. They said it right there. They say it's not like arcane power right there, Maddie. It's right here. Which functions much like a faucet that can be turned on or off at your discretion. As soon as the void is channeled, it only stops when the well runs dry. Does this potentially mean that there's potentially negative effects that can take place if you don't use proper void management? But that does not... Wowie. Oh, yowie wowie, thank you. Hold on. I can't see who's up. Kupo, thank you for the resub, man. I freaking love you, man. Sorry about that.
That's all good.
Twitch is kind of dumb.
Twitch be Twitch.
And it doesn't like to show me the full... There we go. Sweet, we're back in biz. But that does not mean that by filling the well in the first place... Wait, what? That does not mean that filling the well in the first place does not come with its own spicy flavor of perks. Yay. With Summoner, we see the introduction of a few types of unlocking mechanisms. Passive unlocks and unlocks with combos. Here's how they work. Oh, wow. So this is why people were saying I'm sorry. This isn't even halfway through the blog. Yeah. Oh, man. Whew. All right, this is a lot. This is good. We all want this, right? All right, gain 2 arcane power each turn. Oh, wait, passive unlock. I went too far. Uh-oh. Passive unlocks. Passive unlocks automatically unlock once your hero has surpassed a certain threshold of arcane or void power. Super cool. Take, for example, Binding Contract in the Spirit Bond Discipline Path. Spoilers. This is a whole... ability spoilers. My god, there's so much going on here. Gain 2 arcane power each turn. Gain 2 void power each turn. All right, this just happens. This is great. Mm-hmm. Unlock at 10. Each instance a party member or enemy is banished, gain 30% haste for 26. How often is banish going to be happening? What the hell? Unlock 20 AP. Reduce channel length by 20% for all skills that require arcane power to cast. Gain 20% resistance to negate. What? 20% resist to dispel. Holy crap. That's really good. Unlock 30. All skills that require arcane power to cast gain a 3 times int, standardized int, plus 3 times standardized whiz, plus 3 times standardized luck chance to repeat 1. What the hell?
So basically, kill the summoner in the first 5 turns, or
this kills the
pretty
summoner.
much.
This is a menace and a half. Holy crap!
Oh, numbers are just for the example.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. There's no X. There's supposed to be an X here instead of 3. Okay. All right. Unlock 10 void power. Gain 25% status effect resistance while channeling. I love this. I love this so much. I was wondering if we were ever going to see effect resistance, like in wording. I'm so excited.
While channeling. Oh, that's cool.
Okay. So I know I'm freaking out already. Just by this. While channeling, you have effect resistance, a 25% effect resistance, right? Which means we need to know how effectiveness works, right? It's not just your percent chance to... All right, so let's take... this is a slight tangent, right? A slight tangent on the tangent we're already in. Poison Blade, for instance, right? Damage to target enemy equal to... Oh, wait, this is the old poison. Has a 50% now? Or is it still 80%?
I think it's 80.
Okay, cool. So this tech has an 80% chance to poison the target enemy. That is not how this works. It is not just an 80% chance automatically. It is, right. This has an 80% chance to proc poison, right? So every time I use this, if I use this 10 times, 8 of them will proc the poison effect. right? However, that has to get through my enemies or opponents or targets effect resistance, which is what this is talking about right now. It has to go through your effect resistance, which is calculated through endurance to see if you resist that or not.
It's interesting too, because a lot of the status affecting stuff interrupts. So if this blocks it, especially while you're channeling, like this is a great way to just stop the interruptions from happening.
Yeah, this is fantastic. Yeah. This is everything resistance. This is basically a basic passive of everything. The basic passives were what, 35%, and this is 25% across the board for everything, including the ones that aren't covered.
The last time that there was a passive for a effect while channeling, it took one WoW stream to get it nerfed. So
that's true.
Let's see how quickly
this is phase 1 shroud.
It's magic shroud. Magic shroud.
Magic shroud.
Basically what it is.
It's an effect shroud. Yeah. This is really good. I'm super excited about this. I think 25% is extremely fair. I'm just going to throw that out there right now. I think 25% is fair. It's not.
Also, it's only 10. You'll get this in 5 turns. Gain 2 void power each turn.
It's true. However, again, just like how accuracy was for Shroud and Evasion, right? Because you could effectively overcome the evasion chance by having, 150% accuracy, right? Because accuracy doesn't.
We've seen that
cap.
We've seen that with France, with your really good Dex Archer, and if you put a
wait, France has a Dex Archer?
You put that one amulet on it.
I forgot all about that hero.
But we think that the numbers go beyond 100%.
Yes,
basically is what I was trying to do for the accuracy.
Yeah, it was confirmed that accuracy does indeed go over 100%, which means evasion also has to go over 100% in order to be competitive. For it to make
sense.
Because I mean, when we're talking about level 100 PvP, and we've got someone with 380 decks, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me. All right, we got to continue. This is big all on its own right here already, and it's just the unlock 10, huge. Unlock 20 VP for each instance this hero channels. Whoa. Gain a whiz 8 times, Jesus.
The numbers, he said the numbers aren't real.
True, but what if they were? What if they forgot to make them not real? Because what's more likely, right? They put a placeholder in or forget to put the placeholder in.
Yeah, it's a big cover up.
Yeah, bullets in Slack right now going, oh my god.
Change the numbers.
We're setting expectations, and they set them well. This is nice. This is great. So we've got basically a 100% whiz percent chance to automatically spend 10 plus your level. 10 plus your level. MP to gain pure ward for 10 ticks. Now that's interesting as hell too.
I don't know though. I'm always skeptical of the automatic stuff, but
but this is part of those negative aspects I was talking about. It'll use your MP whether you want to or not.
Yeah.
Which makes me think that there might be MP batteries coming in, even though the team's already stated they don't want that to happen. But come on, what's a better way to do it? Resist it like I did with reading, or to just give in and make mechanics around it anyway? Unlock 30 VP. Gain 66% resistance to negate and dispel. Hell yes. Oh my god. It's like a mini unstoppable except with your own buffs. The next skill requires void power to cast, has a 66% reduced channel length. Humongous.
Cool.
This is stall comps right here. This is for all stall comps. If you're listening, cast whatever protective measures you possibly can. Make the game last as long as humanly possible. Have all kinds of sustain and heals and everything, so you get as many channels in as humanly possible. And now you can channel 66% faster with everything. That's huge.
I mean, unless there's got to be a rework to some of these classes though, because we just don't have the same access to void power as we have with arcane power.
True. Unless there's going to be the reason why we haven't seen many magic classes in the reworks yet is because they were coming up with this. So
Right.
all the classes that have access to void power are now going to have a void power unlock kind of mechanic. I'm
Right,
excited
because like
about that.
30 unlock 30 void power. This is gain 2 void power each turn. I mean, that's not even, you know what I mean? Like this move is not self-sustainable. You know, you'd have to have other forms of,
and you'd have to hold back from using it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, this is very interesting. I really like this. I'll be sure to come back to Binding Contract and give a interesting out of 10, like Workhorse predicted. Okay, there's a lot there. Word. But the key takeaway is that as the threshold of AP and VP increases, note I'm showing 10, 20, 30 for each unlock by way of example. So don't get married to these values. Oh, too late. I am down on one knee. As your summoner accrues power, either arcane or void, your power meter will increase until you spend that power by casting a spell that is empowered by that specific power type. That was a lot of power words there. I like that.
Mhm.
However, if you don't spend that power and leave the energy in the bank, you will unlock these passive benefits. Very cool.
Yeah.
The summoner has skills and knowledge to understand this, while other classes simply may be unaware of the possibility entirely. Neato. Okay. All right. This is a good God, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a thing in a contract that saves your ass, your head you bets with it.
Okay. Hubert joined the chat. Finally explains how it's different.
Wait, what do we got here? Oh, Hubert's in chat. All right, sweet. Let's see. Void power. You know, I'm just gonna show all chat for everybody. This is my little thing that I get to see all chat with. All right, so we get void power gets completely consumed when used in a skill. Oh, so that would only work once, and you'd have to recharge back to 30 VP. Neato.
This is the first I'm finding that it's different than arcane power.
Nice. That's super cool. Okay, yeah, so you don't really have a choice on how you use it.
Well,
you do, but
how would the passives work though? They wouldn't trigger on a passive, would it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So give me a scenario real quick.
You want me to, or
yeah. Give me a scenario that you're thinking of right now.
So like in an active move that's like use the void power, to do a move, it would blow all of your void power, and you have to go back to 0. But this one, those are passive effects that just happen when you unlock your total getting to 30 void power.
Nice. Okay.
Would the unlock using the unlock then blow your
right? So when you finally do use it, you get the effect. You could bank it up. I guess you get the effect once.
Yeah, I'm just confused on the passive versus the active. Yeah.
Seems like Hubert said that you'll see when you get to it uses VP.
Yeah.
That was my way of getting back on track.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. All right, that was good. Let's see, Skiller, what's up, man? I'm glad you're here. Okay, so where were we? Oh, let's say you have 12 AP and 24 VP and have Binding Contract selected as your skill for your summoner. At that time, your summoner has 3 passive unlocks unlocked. Okay, so these are in... Oh, you're building these as the void power unlocks. So you can select multiple void power passive unlock skills, and once you get enough void power, all of them through all of the skills work? Or is it when you use one of the skills, it takes the VP, this effect happens, and then your VP just goes to 0?
No, I think there's 2 categories. There's some that are active moves that like utilize void power and boost up that ability, or there's the passive ones where as long as your void power is through a certain threshold, you get these passive boosts.
Okay, I think Bolin just made it make more sense to me. You get the passive when you have enough VP.
Right.
It just automatically happens when you have enough VP. Once you use the VP in any of the skills that use VP, and it uses all of it, you lose the passive and have to bank up again. Okay, sweet.
Right. I don't understand why you'd ever. Like, I would just always go with the passives. Like, I would never use my void power.
I mean, you know how much of a fan of passives I am.
Yeah. Especially this one, the example one. I'm keeping all those. I'm never going to use my void
have to use a void power move, right?
Why would I ever do that though?
You can essentially save it for like the kill shot.
Right,
you can save it for it's like the most opportune time to use that. Otherwise, just keep your passive.
Yeah, this gives you lots of nice options. This is super cool and worthy of an advanced class. And quite frankly, it seems really powerful, extremely good. And I don't know how they're going to top this in terms of like mechanical intricacy when they get to elites, let alone exalted classes.
You don't have to, I mean, I want to say that right now. Hubert and Workhorse, you guys don't have to top yourselves every time you come out with a new class.
They just keep doing it.
I know.
It just keeps getting better every time.
Yeah.
Okay, unlocks with combos. Okay. This one is a bit more straightforward. Normally, we'll see unlocks appear as options on the base skill itself. However, since Summoner has introduced the concept of combo trees, I'll talk about that next. We wanted to reward the savvy Summoner with nested unlocks if a certain combo requirement is met. Here is Spectral Chains from the Summon Aspect Discipline. And we're going to go through this ability real quick because this is what we do. Empower this skill by consuming X charges of Arcane Power. Nice. Amnesia X. Aw. Channel X. Aw. Makes sense, though. Deal X times AP, so your Arcane Power spent, times spell, plus int mod damage to target enemy. Nice. We've seen that a bunch from Wizard and Scholar. Standardize int plus standardize whiz % chance to stun for X turns, silence for X ticks, root for X ticks, and generate X charges of arcane power for each inflicted debuff. Whoa. Okay. And this doesn't... only the damage gets empowered here. The % chance does not per AP spent. Combo, if Trent was cast by this hero in the last X turns, gain unlock X AP.
I believe that's Treant.
Really? You read it as Treant?
Yeah, like the tree things.
Yeah, like Treebeard from Lord of the Rings, our second Lord of the Rings.
Wait, how are you pronouncing that?
Yeah, how'd you say that exactly?
Treant?
Like, I respect the Trey.
No,
and
don't
the
even go that far.
But
respect is a strong word for what was just said. Treant.
Treant. I like it. It's French.
It's French.
It's demure, right?
Treant.
But yeah, if Trent was cast by this last X turns,
that's what you said. Trent the first time.
Yeah, I said it right.
Trent? That's what you're going with?
Yeah, Trent's what it is.
Wrong.
All right,
you guys are both way off.
So what's the Fran's way here?
Treant. Don't they say it in like Lord of the Rings and other things?
I thought it was Treant.
Yeah, Treebeard, the Trent.
Maybe they don't see Jesus.
The Treant. Yeah.
Right. This is an unnecessary.
This is very necessary. I'm honestly concerned here.
Go switch up the colors.
Don't tempt me. I'm thinking about different color combos. You get an int or standardized int % chance, increase chance to root target and extend duration by X ticks. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Combo, if Summoning Circle was instead cast by this hero in the last X turns, and Aether Walker is active, oh man, that sounds cool. Gain unlock X AP repeat. Oh, I love repeat. Oh, damn. You know how much of a freaking nut job I am for repeat. This is super cool. I like this a lot. There's a lot of intricacies here. And like, it's going to be a lot to sit down and manage by yourself. It's going to be an absolute nightmare headache for your opponent to manage this as well.
This is going to be insane.
This is really cool.
But okay, so you have to not only have the combo though, you have to have the arcane power
Mm-hmm.
that unlocks at that level, which means it's going to be a pretty specific build for some of these. I feel like if you're not maximizing this move, this spell, is it really worth it to have it on your summoner? You know what I mean?
I think it's worth it to have it in the like so far, just reading this as is, it's worth it to
Yeah.
have in like the basket of tricks you got.
Right.
Right.
But I feel like it's limiting. I don't know. Maybe limiting is the wrong word. You know what I mean? Like I'm just saying you have to have both arcane power as a resource and these specific combos.
True.
You know?
True. For combo trees, but it basically says you can build this with either this move or you can build it with this move. So where you were saying before, like I remember we were talking about combos before and you're like, I kind of don't like that. Like I'm pigeonholed into only having to pick this build. This gives you options.
Right. Yeah.
Which
That's
I
cool.
am really about. And I hope a lot more classes get combo trees.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Because this is kind of touching on what I was hoping for a trait rework to have earlier today, which I mean I'll talk about it at a later time, not right now because we have things to do. We're still only on the second ability.
I know.
Let's see. Note from the example above, your summoner cannot access the option to spend AP on an unlockable upgrade unless the prerequisite
this is what I'm talking
has been
about.
fulfilled.
Yeah.
Furthermore, you'll see that there are two possible combos, each with its own unique either or unlock, not and. In this case, in the case of this one right here, if Summoning Circle and Aetherwalker is active, then you gain the unlock effect. This is a perfect example of what we're calling combo trees. Let's get into those next. Combo trees. Combo trees equal if player good, then class is good. Right? That's we've been preaching this the whole time. Strategy beats strategy.
Excuse me?
That's what we've all been saying, right?
Are you okay?
Strats beat stats all day, every day. Combos are where it's at. Sometimes I spit bars. I can't help it. Since Summoner is the first of the advanced classes to be revealed, yay, it was very intentional of us to showcase many of these ingredients players can expect from other classes as they roll out. Yay. I wonder if that means like there will be other combo trees. Like say the combo tree for this one isn't just 2, but it could also be like if Fireball was used last turn on a summoner, right? So you'd have to have a wizard subclass in order to have access to that.
That'd be interesting, yeah.
That'd be super cool.
Yeah.
Although advanced classes gain base stats at a higher rate than basic classes inherently, it was very important to the team to have the class feel advanced while not making it automatically more powerful than a basic class. Okay, yeah, I get it. I respect it. In turn, what you will see is an emergence of options and nuanced choices. My favorite. Rather than big number better. This line of thinking is the source of combo trees, which I'm all about. Any of my fighting game homies out there know that combo trees and combo setups and full true combos are the way everything is. I mean, in some cases it makes some games stale because a meta comes out where only one combo is really used, but I think this gives us as just like provisioners of DeFi Kingdoms hope that we can see updates in the future in terms of combo trees. So like say in my previous example, right, of combo if Trent was used, combo if Summoning Circle and Aetherwalker is active, right? And then if Fireball was used last turn, or if Whirlwind was used last turn, right? It does something different, and you can start having cross-class functionality that's like
that'd be cool.
specific to subclassing. I'd be all about that. It'd be heaven and hell both. Heaven for creative developers, right? Like myself, who just like to say, what if we just explode everything, right? But also it would be hell for our coders and balance team to try and get all of that in. But I think we could do it. I think we got the team. We got the team.
Somebody, I mean, now this is out. Someone needs to create a flow chart, and not the one that Workhorse did, but like the actual like, you know, if you do this move, then this move, then this move. Like, walk me through like all the different combinations.
Yeah, of, like the skill mapping.
Chart. Yeah, exactly. It'll be fun to like just theory craft and mess around with.
I love that. I think that's on us, honestly.
I know. I said that. I'm like, I'm gonna have to fucking do that.
Combo trees provide a very intentional opportunity for strategic decision making mid-game, which is the way I like it. Because I'm sure in the beginning, right, we were playing our boar hunts. I'm sure there were plenty of times where you got to the very end of the boar hunt, everyone was out of mana, you're out of potions, and the only thing you have left to do is a sprint of auto attacks against the big boar or mama boar. And that was your only option. This allows you to have more strategy.
Oh yeah.
This allows you to like open up, okay, I'm not going to burn all of my stuff mid game. I'm going to use my knight and my archer in the beginning, and then I'm going to use my summoner to like close it out. Right? I'll use like supportive moves in the beginning, and then the summoner will use damaging moves later because I'll have banked up a ton of AP and VP.
No, totally.
Like this just makes plenty of sense. I love this. It gives you options for early game and late game play. There are say what?
No, keep going. Sorry.
They are only available to classes who understand the power of weaving energy together to provide more desirable outcome, a more desirable outcome based on the situation. This is a fancy way of saying that if you know this class well, you can take advantage of the upside to surpass the base power levels and in turn become more powerful. Know what you're doing. Think about it beforehand. Have a game plan. Make your own scale maps of, all right, I'm going to set up defense down, and then I'm going to set up buffs on my damage dealer, and then I'm going to use this specific combo. And I'm going to use, whatever seer, turn order, mumbo jumbo to make them do it even harder. That was freaking sweet. Oh, flavor text and lore drops. The last update for you is to keep an eye on the flavor text with lots of sweet lore in it. Attached. Hey, there's Xandon Eldenmorn again.
Yeah.
Oh, we get whole freaking NPCs. Hell yeah.
We already saw that. Yeah.
Oh no, but this is a different one. This is Xandon Eldenmorn from a different ability.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this.
I mean, there's a whole book in there.
True. The latest update is for you to keep an eye on the flavor text attached to each skill in the hero's codex. Summoner is the first fully deployed lore bomb, which will be seen in the in-menu codex. Ooh! This will be seen in the skill selector. That's going to be sweet. But not in the in-game battle hub. Okay, makes sense. We took this opportunity to remove clutter from the in-game menu, but also added some universe-building goodies elsewhere. All previously released class codices will see this upgrade over time. Oh my god. We're going to get a whole
That's going to be fun.
Pantheon from abilities. This is going to be freaking sweet. Until next time, be sure to follow my stuffs. Follow everything. Follow DeFi Kingdoms if you're not already. The Math Team, which is the Workhorse company, which is one of my absolute favorites. And Workhorse, who is one of my absolute all-time favorites. Make sure you're following all of them. Okay, so now that we've read everything except for the first chunk.
Yeah.
He did preface it with, it's a lot. I feel like that's, oh, look at that. One could argue the Lord of the Rings. This is another Lord of the Rings reference here. We're just picking them up all over the place.
Trent.
Yeah, Trent. Love it. All right,
A guy named Trent.
Yeah,
was
yeah, he's named after Treebeard. All right, so now we can get on to rating the second ability. Oh man, how long are we in? Are we sub 2 hours still? Okay, we're sub 2 hours. We could pick this up. We could do this, right? Am I still streaming? I'm still streaming. Okay, cool. Bolon, damn it. Just imagine if someone had told you all to read that blog when you first started. I know. Okay,
Yeah.
I did. I resisted for a long time. And I didn't even do the formatting and the color coding right because I forgot to make it apply to everything. But we're not going to do that right now. There's no time. We got Channel X Initiative. I forgot what Dark Energy even did.
Deal damage and reduce physical defense.
Let's see. Yeah. I got to separate that. Deal damage, physical defense, whiz percent for X ticks, or physical defense down. Generate void power charges. Void power instead of arcane power. That's the difference here so far.
Right.
And physical defense and magical defense. Combo, if target has been previously banished this battle, generate X additional charges of void power. This is super huge. This is super cool. This is for void power builds. I love it. SS, how's that sound? We got a consensus on that?
I think this is better. I don't know.
It's definitely better because of what's out right now. But if everything was out,
fair.
This would be pretty equal, I'd say.
Yeah, gotcha. I'm probably biased to like what you can play right now,
which is fair.
Yeah.
All right.
Because also too, one of the seer moves that does the ward, it's just a magical ward, and right now I think it's like not the best move. It's not very useful.
Right.
Well, like, eventually it will be.
Yeah. It'll be pretty useful. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be situational.
So same thing.
Which is how we love. It's how we love all of our abilities to be classified. Situationally great.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. So we've got generate X charges of arcane power and generate X charges of void power. I missed that one. Bam. The next skill this hero casts gains just spell percent int percent spell.
So
whatever, it's a standardized formula of what your intelligence mod is. This hero gains that much spell
to their it's like a basic. So the spell has to have a spell aspect to it.
Does it go away after you cast the spell?
I can see somebody fumbling this and getting really mad. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
The next skill, what if they use the next skill they use doesn't utilize their spell at all? Like, it's a heal.
Oh yeah. Oh well, heal goes off spell now.
Heal goes off spell. Never mind then. Or yeah. So the next one,
if they just use like whirlwind or something like that, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Like if you have a hybrid class subclass, you know what I mean?
Yeah, this could totally be fumbled.
Right. If it's not fumbled, it still seems solid.
Right. You got to be cognizant of what you're doing.
Right. Yeah.
If that skill requires a channel, reduce the channel length.
Oh
my god,
that's super fun.
I like this a lot. I hope it's not like 10%. I want it to be way more than this.
This is first level. I mean,
I want it to be way more though. This is super cool already. Combo: if this hero casts Summoning Circle on its last turn,
that's the same move.
Gain heal each party member.
Oh, cool.
For spell whiz HP. So
they want you to spam it.
So this is literally just an arcane void power spell generator.
Yeah, that's super fun. I imagine. All right, so also too, I'm guessing we're going to be seeing this throughout. Is the first track, the summon aspect is arcane power, dark summoner is void power, and then the third one is a hybrid.
Yeah.
And so if it's a hybrid one, I imagine it's going to be less of each of those. You know what I mean? Individually, like arcane power and void power, to accompany the fact that you get both. So,
we didn't read the flavor text of this one. Yeah. We were supposed to read the flavor text, everybody. I'm sorry. Let me get to it. To be frank, you're not special. I don't care how good you are at hasty visualizations, nothing beats taking the time to do it right. Get on your knees, draw the glyph, and outclass every mage who thinks they can do it better because the magic speaks to them and all. It's all rubbish. Terrine Weathermont. Head scribe.
That was a great reading.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very well done.
I appreciate that. I do take notes if anyone has them. Head scribe at the Mages College of Sarendale at the first day of class. I want to know where the Mages College is in Sarendale, like where on the map. I want to know. I want to know exactly where that was.
I want to attend.
Yeah,
classes.
right. I want to go to the Mages College in Sarendale. How close to the marketplace is it?
I want to send my wizards.
Thank you, Red Pen. Yeah, I think this is a triple S easy. My only hang up with this is mana usage. Because you're effectively trading MP for AP and VP.
Yeah.
Yes, it's sustain, which I love, right? It's sustain, you heal more, right? This is also a really good setup,
right?
For channeling anything else, right? So this is your battery, right? You don't necessarily need to deal damage. Like, you're not gonna. I really like the magic and physical defense debuffs a lot. I'm a big fan of those. This one doesn't do either of those. It's just support, which is perfectly cool, and it's just a battery, right? This is really good to have, say, on a priest. Like, this is, if you got a priest summoner subclass, this is a super good ability to have with a priest, because it's doing the job that the priest has, which is sustain healing, and they get that % extra heal or crit chance heal, right? Which makes this even
they don't
even better
channel at all, though. I mean, that's one of my favorite parts of this, is to reduce the channel.
True, but that's just if it channels. If the next skill this hero casts gains,
right, you still get the
more spell though, right? So you can do this into Holy Wrath, into, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah,
you can actually have like a DPS heal
right.
Cycle here, rotation. I think this is really cool. Like I said, the only thing that I'm a little hung up on is you're trading mana for AP VP, and eventually you're going to run out of that, which means you're eventually going to run out of your battery here.
Especially if these numbers are very low and the mana is very high,
right?
You know,
but then again, this is for, you know, being useful at level 1,
right? Yeah.
But we did it. We're through the level 1s into the level 2s. And yes, I do have to format all of these because
see, to me, the second tier is the most interesting part of this because of the subclass possibilities with a passive. Yeah.
You know I'm a passive maxi for sure. Oh, whoops.
Love them.
They've done that on different. Wait, can you hear me? I walked away.
Yeah, you sound cool.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, sorry. They've said that they've tried to mix up where they put these early passives. You know, some classes have level 1 passives, some classes have level 2 passives, because they don't want it all to be the same. So it's interesting that they put these on level 2.
Is that true of the classes that we've seen, the ones that are in the game? I think they're all tier 2.
Wait,
I know some of them came out as tier 1 originally. Or I guess Berserker's tier 1.
Yeah, Berserker is, yeah.
But that's it, I think.
I think you might be right, yeah.
And with Berserker, it makes sense because that kind of like dictates.
Oh, no, Knight. Isn't Knight the passives?
No, tier 2. Oh. Tier 1 is Mighty Strike Challenge.
Right.
And Shield Smash.
That's right. We only did the Archer update. Uh-oh.
Wasn't that the 12-hour stream that you got the one
that we were totally going to do? Yeah. Yeah, we got as much done in 13 hours as we usually do in 4. All right. Oh, way less because it was only the first 5 skill trees.
The whole point of that stream was to redo this spreadsheet.
I guess we're gonna have to retry, right? We're just gonna have to go for another 12-hour stream where we go through all of these.
Yeah. What we would have to do, which is sad, is we'd have to have no guests. It would just be us And honestly, we'd have to have no fun. We'd have to just stick to the work.
Yeah. It's work. There's no fun here. This is spreadsheets and data analytics.
Yeah.
This isn't supposed to be fun. All right. So Aetherwalker. This is the one that we heard of in the example. All right. This is the summon aspect, which I freaking love. So far I freaking love it. I really hope that Lester Celestial, like I said, again, second best dad, please take notes. I want a little celestial, little ethereal buddy, golden ethereal buddy, just come out, go, hey, what's up, and then lock onto his target, rush over there, backhand him, and then just dissipate, evaporate into the air. That's what I want. That's what I want from that. All right, so Aetherwalker. Reduce channel initiative by X% on all skills. Love it! Oh my god, that's incredible. I love this already.
Yeah.
Reduce spell and attack by X%. Damn it.
Don't love it.
Well, hold on. This is really good for specifically Summoning Circle. If you're going to be a support caster, this is really, really, really good. Well, not really, because reduce spell reduces heals. Each instance this hero deals...
too.
Say what?
Could see this working on the seer too. I know Warstone is an offensive channel,
an Oracle seer. This would be incredible on.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Each instance this hero deals basic attack damage. Oh, never mind. Gain X charges of arcane power. Hello. Hello. This is This is interesting. This is really interesting.
I'm assuming that is basic attack and basic spell, right? We're assuming that.
Yeah.
But what classes are you going to want to be doing basic attacks with, where you're also going to want arcane power?
Well, no, it's a basic spell.
I think this is right. Just saying it's an arcane power battery, where instead of casting a level 1 spell and using up MP, you can get AP for free. So this is
you have to use a turn doing a basic.
Right.
Doing a base.
So this plays into the example I was saying earlier about the Mad Boar hunts when it first came out, and we were using everything. We're dumping the whole load in the very beginning front end to get rid of the baby boars. We just had Mama Boar left and half the HP. We're all out of mana. Now we can generate something to happen later by using arcane power instead of having to use MP. I'm about this. I really like this.
When you use arcane, well, unless it's the passives, which are cool, we'll talk about, but you have to still use mana to unleash your arcane power.
Oh, crap, really?
Well, any of those moves, especially like Wizard, any of those moves that utilize arcane power, I'm assuming are also going to cost mana.
I thought it was said that you could use either.
No. Well, I would want a clarification on that. I thought the arcane power just juiced up the spells that you're casting.
Okay, yeah. All right, so everyone put a marker in here at 1 hour 43 minutes 50 seconds. We need a clarification marker from the devs. Just send them a question mark.
Arcane power just juices up spells.
It does. I feel like I remember hearing a long time ago that you were able to cast spells with arcane power.
Well, yeah, we would need that. I would need that clarified. I don't remember.
Doesn't that go against Hubert's whole
mana battery
hatred
thing
for mana battery? Yeah,
which I think we need to revisit, Hubert. I don't disagree with you on many things, but philosophically, I think mana batteries are very important things. Okay, let's see. What am I going to give this thing? What do you guys think I'm going to give this thing?
Double S.
I think you're exactly right.
I think this is good. Obviously, I want to see the numbers. I want to see that reduce spell and attack, because if that could be
it's probably 5%.
A hurdle that's going to stop me from using this if it's annoying.
If it's 50%, that's going to be a big problem.
Right.
But I'm assuming this is going to be extremely useful on control-based classes, right? So we're going to see freeze, we're going to see banish, we're going to see silence, all of those things that are just I'm gonna utilize nothing but a ton of status effects to control the battlefield on the other side. I don't need spell for that because, as we saw, it was all based on whiz and int percent chances, not spell.
Yeah. Yeah, and most of those are channels, so yeah.
So I'm about it.
Yeah.
We got our next dark summoner ability. We got Void Walker, right? Oh yeah, Guy Kid's on it. Implement a mana battery and a mana burn. Win-win. Agreed. Let me decide what I do with my mana. See, channel initiative or increase channel initiative by X%.
Same thing. Yeah.
That's different. It's increase channel initiative, not decrease.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
That's a negative. Gain X% spell on channeled spells. Yeah. The trade-off. Oh, okay. I get it. This is freaking sweet.
Hey, I don't like this one as much.
Reduce max HP by X%. Oh,
yeah,
God.
That's brutal.
Wait, hold on. It says reduce max HP by negative X%. What's a negative times a negative?
I don't think that's what that means.
You know what I'm saying? Semantics matter. Each instance this hero deals a basic attack damage, gain X charges of void power.
I think the negatives in this one are worse.
The negatives are pretty bad here. However, I like it.
Really? Why?
Well, I mean, we've seen it before, right? Whenever you get like a pretty decent negative, the benefit is usually really good. And just to preface this would be absolutely worthless on an Oracle Seer. Don't do it.
Right.
This would also make an Oracle Seal worse.
Gaining that spell boost is only for channeled skills, which is kind of a bummer.
It is kind of a bummer, but it's a lot better if you have speed as one of your traits, or a speed potion, or something that gets you to go faster. Or if, you know, what we saw before with that VP unlock, that passive unlock with repeat.
Yeah, that could be wild.
So then you get this big giant channel off, right? Does a shit ton of damage with that 50% extra spell, right? Do it again. If you got the VP. This is something that scales on the positive as you gain more void power. So like the negatives are there, I think, to offset how good this actually is.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm actually gonna give this a triple S.
Yeah, all right.
This is really good, especially on like stall comps. If you're making a void power or even an arcane power build, right? This still applies.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd have somebody with an arcane power build and not utilize either the first or the third skill here. You know what I mean?
I understand where you're coming from, but say like I have a lot of spells. Say I've got a summoner subclass, right? And I've got a scholar or a wizard, right? That mainly deal arcane or generate arcane power. I want a way to get some void power.
Why?
Because the passive unlocks.
Right, but those are I don't know. If you're an arcane power boy, I don't know if I'm gonna mess with void power.
It all depends on
I know
situation. But I really enjoy this. I think this is like one of those like I'm gonna this is my pick for people that push their glasses up at really dramatic times before something sick happens. You know what I'm saying? Like this is those moments. It's coming from this ability right here.
Totally.
What do you think, Franz?
On that one, it kind of depends what we see in the next few tiers as far as the channeled abilities go. The more that the channeled abilities excite me, the more that's going to excite me.
True. And we're super early, and it's nothing but double and triple S's so far. Like, I can't imagine
an A maybe.
Bad. Right? Yeah.
Have you ever given a B?
Yes.
Oh well, Toxic had like a D originally, right?
I think I gave right here. Brutal Act on
okay.
Berserker's got to be.
A lot of S's for the Berserker class.
There were a lot of S's.
Based on what we've seen.
Got a couple Wowies too. They got the first Wowie. Funeral Rites was the first Wowie I ever gave out. It was freaking sick. Yeah, Rubetto gets it. Push up those glasses, hit him with this repeat void power passive unlock. Super skidoo, like it's gonna be nuts. This is one of those things like, oh damn, I didn't account for that.
I mean, yeah, it's clearly this is a stepping stone to like a bigger thing.
Yeah,
that's why I don't know if I'm excited about it as a standalone.
You know, as a standalone, yeah, you're right. It's not like super great, but this is one of those things. It's just like I'm going to build an inverted pyramid based off of this.
Right, exactly.
Like your entire build comes from utilizing this passive. Unless you're banished, then all passive effects go away. Spirit Walker from Spirit Bond. Here we go. Each instance this hero does not deal damage on its own turn. I'm looking at you, priests. I'm looking at you, seers and support classes. Gain X% physical defense for X ticks. Incredible. Because that's also really good for tanks. X% magical defense for X ticks. This is gain all of this.
This is insane.
Gain X% physical defense, X% magical defense.
This is as a summoner subclass on anyone, on a healer, on a tank,
on the Seer of the Oracle, right?
Generate arcane and void power. This is insane.
This would be wild, yeah.
Do it. You know you want to give it a wow. Just do it.
I do want to, but I can't. I'm triple S. Triple S. I think this is a triple S. I think it's really good.
So I like this one the best, specifically because with the other two, it has my summoner not wasting, but using turns on basic attacks, which I just think would be annoying.
Yeah,
I know you're gaining the AP
skip
or the
instead,
BP, but
yeah, you could skip instead of doing 14 damage, right? And then get a bunch of
each instance.
This hero does not deal damage.
Like turn.
Yeah.
What is instance?
Yeah. Basically, probably. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I think what they mean here is like when your turn ends.
Yeah, like
each tick you don't deal damage. My God. Now, would this also work for?
If you skipped your turn, does that count?
If you
I think so.
Pass turn, yeah.
I would assume that this would work.
Pass four times.
You pass turn. You miss on a turn. You don't deal any damage with a miss.
Yeah.
Block. Well, no, you deal damage with a block. A heal, any kind of buff spell. Like any of this stuff.
But if this triggers with a skip turn, like I would just skip turn and then you get a little boost.
Right, and you get in a trade-off because you're not doing a little bit of damage, you're getting more benefit.
Right, but you're not. It's like you get way less time on the. You know what I mean? Like you can go much sooner.
True. Oh yeah, that's right.
Interesting to have like a late game summoner tank, like you move him into the front line after this has been building all game.
Yeah.
I love that.
There's no limitation. It doesn't say there's any.
Yeah, this is really good. This is good for everybody.
And getting those charges.
Yeah, Ruben, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, my paladin wants to know the location of this summoner right now.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, paladin casting a team-wide taunt, then immediately gives itself physical magical defense, and then generates arcane point power.
I mean, there's no like stat it has to scale on or anything. Like any tank, this is good.
And it's percentage based.
Any tank.
Yeah.
So the more defensive you are, the better this is.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
Put this on a night. I mean,
on a tank, as a subclass.
I do want to give this a wowie, like really bad. But Workhorse said there's no wowies in here.
The thing is, the numbers are probably very small.
Maybe
they have to be. It's
they can't.
Passive, like
it can't be like 20% every turn.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it would be. It might not stack. It might refresh, and it might only like the ticks might only be like 10 ticks, 20 ticks.
Right.
It wouldn't be a full turn.
Oh, so my strategy of like skipping turn might not even work. Like
right. Yeah. So this like wouldn't like stack over time. The only thing that would stack over time is the arcane and void power.
Right, those do.
which is
yeah.
probably going to be half as much as either of these.
Right, agreed. Ah, man, yeah, that's still. I think that's
It's
maybe
great.
a wowie. Yeah,
It's really good. I'm trying to find a downside to this, and the only downside
Give
I can
in to
think
the
of,
feeling.
I know, right? The only downside I could think of to this is the numbers being low
right. Yeah,
and only getting the access to this benefit sometimes.
right. Those X ticks is like crazy.
Not even the X ticks is because on some turns I want to deal damage with my tanks. I want to deal damage with my my seer. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's just the way it works out. But I mean, this does allow you to be like ultra turtly. Oh man, you know
I
what?
think so. So
No, this is good. Yeah, we're doing it.
wow.
Yeah,
I'm
there
sorry.
it
It
is.
has to be. It has to be.
Well, so one of the things we talk about was when we give the wowies, and I think this one especially,
The more I'm thinking about it, the better it gets.
it's going to get nerfed. I feel like people are going to create builds with this that are just absolutely broken.
I think it's going to be really monitored. I don't think it's going to be bad ever. I don't think it's going to get like nerfed. It's going to come back to rebalancing often. It's not future proof by any means, but like this is probably one of those ones where it's going to be like, well, depending on what you built, it could be exploitable.
I mean, I think that's one of the things we talk about, where you give wowies to the ones that are honestly the scariest ones of not being the way they are when we see the final game result. You know,
Sticks in turn says, "I worked out for an hour, and in that time, we made it all the way to tier 2 abilities." Hey, we did a lot of reading too.
Yeah, no, exactly. I missed
it was
that one
story
by,
time.
Roberto, I think this could be abused.
But I mean, like, I don't think it could be abused to the point where it's just like pure invulnerability for a super long time.
Right.
It's also, we got to remember that tank classes tend to be the slowest classes. So like,
True.
If you have a knight that does what Roberto says, can't cast taunt, Iron Skin, and Hardened Shield, I mean that's half the game at that point.
Yeah,
it's gone by, you know.
True. Which is a PSA: start building agility knights.
And if you have a knight summoner, they're not going to be able to utilize the arcane power or the void power.
Well, it depends on what other subclass abilities they got.
Well, yeah, the summoner. He has a summoner subclass, so maybe. But again,
there's got to be something they can do.
We talked about this. With subclasses, it's hard to get the many moves from your subclass. You know what I mean? Like that's going to be a hard thing to do as we're building these heroes. But yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot. There's nothing I don't like about it. I'm sorry, Workhorse. I tried. Said there was no wowies in here. Only interestings. This is both. It's a very interesting ability, and it's also a wowie. It's really good. I've got a lot of ideas on how I want to build around this. It's just free sustain whenever I. Whenever my knight doesn't hit his 79% accuracy, like, you know what I mean? Like, at least I'm not giving up my whole turn.
Mm-hmm. Again, though, how many knight summoners are there?
I mean, there's a dark summoning pit.
I know.
There could be 20 tomorrow.
Yeah, there really truly could be. All right.
Making one right now. No.
All right, we are going on to the next one.
Also, I'm kind of glad you stopped doing the flavor text. I don't think you meant to, but
oh, I did. I said I'd do it. I would do it for the first ones.
Oh, okay.
But after that, it's gonna have to be.
That's a whole separate stream.
Yeah, it really is. If everyone wants me to like make an audiobook on updates, I'll do it. I'll have to charge like $1.50 or something like that.
I'll do it through it all because there's like hidden in jokes, or not jokes, but like names start repeating. Like it's interesting. But anyways, let's keep going.
I gotta find. Was there another unlock somewhere? No, there wasn't. Okay, just making sure that I got this one all right. All right, so we got Clay Golem. Sounds freaking sweet. Someone asked me. This is just so cool. This is what I want. Okay. What do I imagine when I see a Clay Golem? Right. I imagine that dude with the pointy head from the Never-Ending Story, just like materializing out of the ground, stomping over and just like drop kicking some dude, and then just like melting into the ground. Second best dad, take notes.
Yeah.
This is this is what I see. This is what I see. Get an AI to read it to you. Get an AI to read it to me in my voice. That's a great idea, Sticks Intern. I'd listen to that.
Yeah.
There's got to be enough for an AI to like. There's got to be enough of me out here at this point for an AI to
They
pick
just
up.
need you to
Just be careful what you're walking into with that, Wowie.
I know.
You give the AI your voice, then suddenly,
It's gonna be pushing some coin. I'm just gonna stop right there. I don't need to go any further. I don't need to go any further.
Waiting to see where you.
No, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna do any of that. Empower this skill by consuming X charges of arcane power. Okay, cool. So far, it doesn't say cost mana, right? Damn, Worm, are you serious? There's over 1,500 Night Summoners. Oh, that are still that were created, not still alive.
I mean,
I almost believe that I have one, to be honest.
I don't think I do. I have a Dark Knight Summoner that I'm pretty pumped about now.
That actually sounds like it's gonna.
I know, because I bet they're gonna have void power access. So
I want to know how void power and arcane power are going to work with like a ninja subclass.
I mean, I don't think
it's gonna be martial. It's gonna be status effect heavy, but it's like
right. Yeah,
with the active or the passive unlocks of like get, negate, and dispel resistance for my like my status effect based character. Like that's huge. Anyway, consume arcane power, amnesia X, channel initiative, right? Deal.
Empower this skill by consuming X charges of arcane power. That's what I'm talking about. I think it just adds juice. It isn't the way you cast it. You still need mana to cast it.
It's true, and all the devs are sleeping right now, so we can't get clarification on that.
Yeah.
Well, Bowen's watching Big Brother with his wife. He said so.
What season is that in now? Or do you think they're watching an older season, trying to catch up?
It could be. It could be just doing all the seasons from season 1.
Oh my god! Could you imagine?
No, I can't even.
So much drama in one little house. Deal spell plus int plus vitality damage to each enemy. Interesting. Standardized vitality plus a standardized intelligence plus a regular X% chance to slow each target by X% for X ticks. This is a range 3.
That's fun.
This is cool. This is cool already.
Man.
It's an AoE slow combo. If Summon Lesser Celestial was cast by this hero in the last X turns, gain, unlock X AP. Right? So if you burned enough AP on this, you'd get this. Standardized Wiz % chance to push X? Oh, so that could be 1 or 2.
1 or 2. Yeah.
P1 with a whiz % chance to pull X P2. Okay, so it has a chance to swap them, but it's a double chance. Interesting.
No, it wouldn't necessarily. Well, it depends.
It's a
Is
double
there a chance that you end up how you started?
No, because it's going to be. There's a chance to push P1, right? Which would push P1 into P2 and push P2 forward, right?
Yeah.
This is why it's a double chance, because it's also it pulls P2. So it's pushing 1. You could resist
But I'm saying...
Yeah. No, because it would never...
Doesn't one have to go before the other?
Yeah.
So can't you successfully push, then successfully pull it back?
Yeah.
I think this might be like targeting at the same time.
Okay.
But that would be really
kind of
funny
silly
just
if it did. But
just like jiggle someone's character real quick. Give him whiplash, right?
Move him around a little. Well, hypothetically though, that would interrupt, right?
Yes, it would.
So even if they did end up back in the same location, they still would have been interrupted.
Very interesting. Would
But
this
I don't think it works that way. I don't think
it would count for any of the Legionnaires' like movement ability.
Oh yeah. No, well, see, this would be interesting if the first two miss, and then the third one works. It would move P3 to P2, and P2 would then be pushed back.
That
right?
could effectively be pull
P3
to
all the way to
P3.
P1. Yeah,
right.
It could be. Oh yeah.
This could be I'm going to push
fun.
your front line into the back. The move. Oh my god, this is so good. Can this play? Okay,
all right,
this
so
gives even more credence to how I envisioned this, where the clay dude with the pointy head, or the stone dude from the pointy head,
right, he just fucks
from the never-ending story, just like materializes out of the ground, just like knife hand runs right into the enemy team and drop kicks the guy in P1, sending him to the back.
Yeah,
I want that. I want that
and
bad.
The slow too. I mean, you could turn the game on its head with one move here.
Yeah, this is incredible.
So a couple things though. Number one, it's a combo.
Yep.
You have to do that first level move.
And I'm assuming that AP unlock is pretty hefty.
That AP unlock is probably pretty high. And even then, the chances here are probably pretty low on the push and the pulls.
Maybe it might be like 30%.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's gonna be less than that.
Depends what the unlock. If it's a high AP unlock,
right? Maybe
higher numbers.
Yeah.
This is really cool. Damn it! This is really cool.
I listen. You can do it if you want to do it. I don't think this is a WoW. I think it's a triple S.
I think it's a triple S too. I legitimately think this is a triple S.
And the channel. There's a lot of things here that I think stop it from being a WoWy. It's still an amazing move.
Unless there's something else down the line that's like, if you cast Clay Golem last turn,
right?
It's like, oh my god, there's a whole rotation here.
You win.
Yeah. Just the AoE slow by itself is insanely good. If this was literally just chance to slow, like this would be really good. All this extra stuff, really, really good. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this. Big fan.
A lot of VIT in a lot of these moves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Something that not something you kind of put with the summoner.
No, really, it's strange, but I really enjoy it because it's opening up the chance specifically for multiclassing or subclassing, rather.
Yeah, there's you still have to like switch, and then if it's a VIT hero like a paladin or a knight, he's going to be standing there with a wand for at least a turn,
right?
But
yeah,
I don't know what to think about the subclasses just yet as far as the actives. That's why I've been focusing on the passives with the way I think about them.
True. I mean, like, this is kind of something to me where, say, for instance, I've got a Knight Summoner, right? And I've been doing this crap all game, and I've been slowly missing a ton and getting my arcane power up, right? And I finally got, like, a really sweet move like this. I'm thankful that it's being counted with my vitality and not just my int.
Yeah.
Rubetto's exactly right. Dark Knight would love this.
Yes.
So, Maddie, congratulations. You got a top tier class combo. Your Dark Knight Summoner.
I think he stepped away for a second.
I hear him slapping in the background. I don't know what he's slapping.
That's what. But... Yeah, he had to go slap the bag. That's what he said.
Gotcha. The bag slapping some serious business, man.
Yeah.
It comes for us all. We got Void Grasp for Dark Summoner. Empower this skill by consuming charges of Void Power instead of AP, like it was last time. Amnesia X, Channel X, same thing so far. Deal Void Scaling spell int damage to target enemy. Void plus int chance to banish target for X ticks.
Ooh.
Huge. Target returns to the battlefield in P1. Holy crap. This is really cool. It's got a range 3. If Banish misses... Okay, so we're covering our ass with this.
That's wild, yeah.
If Banish misses, this hero gains an X minus int percent chance
Berserk?
to be inflicted
Sorry, I
with
read ahead.
Berserk. Never mind, it's not taking away the negative, it's making the negative worse. Chance to be inflicted with Berserk for X ticks. If this hero is inflicted with Berserk, gain X charges of void power. Cool! Alright, sweet!
Roller coaster.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's like every sentence, like, oh, that's really good. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, that's really good.
Combo: if this hero casts Summon Dark Energy in the last X turns, gain increased chance to banish target by whiz percent chance. Okay, this is so well done. This is so well done. This
Is
is
this the first time we're seeing Berserk outside of the Berserker?
Yeah, I did not expect to see that in the summoner
Yeah.
tree.
this is really cool, and it makes me want. It makes all of my all of my summons that came out like a warrior summoner when I was going for like a Dread Knight summoner. This makes it kind of worth it. Because if I've played the whole game, right, I'm getting void power the whole time. I'm getting passive unlocks as I'm getting it, right? I'm using basic attacks on my warrior,
Yeah.
spacing everything out.
Mm.
I have like a huge trump card, especially if I'm like the last one standing on my warrior. Like this is really nice to have, especially with the Berserk.
Yeah.
I don't know. Wow, this isn't going to be a surprise. I do not like this move.
What? Why?
This is chaos, and I don't think this is reliable enough for me. I'm going to be frustrated with this move.
Well, yeah, consistency kings really don't like confusion and Berserk too much.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm with Maddie. Like the idea, if it misses, of my summer going berserk for like even if that amount of ticks is one turn, right?
Mhm.
One turn where my summoner, it's essentially missing a turn.
Right.
As a subclass, yeah, that berserk could on a warrior could be pretty decent, but on
That's
summer it's
so-
not gonna be.
and that's so like niche for that to work out. I think the cost is too high here for this one.
I think
Chance
so.
to banish, Joe. I mean,
The banish and then moving him to P1 if it is, because you could target the back row.
It's pretty. I'm not gonna lie. This
that
is
is
pretty
cool.
interesting because if you're all right, so say you're going a berserk build because you know me. I really like my passive attack, my passive basic attack build.
Mhm.
This would slot right in.
Yeah, a berserker summoner, sure.
Because Dewey
but-
War's got a great call out. Yeah, right here. Remember, if they become berserk, he will use basic attacks, powering up the passives. And if you have each time you deal basic attack damage, you get more void power. Like this is incredible.
Yeah,
Interesting. I don't know. Incredible seems strong. It's
Incredible.
interesting. That's an interesting thing.
This is definitely interesting. Every one of these has been interesting. Jesus. Is anything going to be under triple S? Like I think this is
You
triple
really
S.
get triple S? I really
Triple?
I think this is a single S.
All right. I agree. I
We
agree.
compromise.
I agree. I think double S is fair. I still want to say triple S. I think double S is fair. Berserk is scary. it truly, like, if this is not I don't think it can be a turn one kind of deal. Because I think it requires void power, but damage scaling over time, this turns into a nuke.
Right.
With potential really bad downsides.
Yeah. And the combo at the end.
And you can't really curb the
So-
downsides unless you've got a really good wisdom mod, which everyone who would benefit from Berserk wouldn't have.
Right, yeah. And I just think I don't know. Obviously I want to see it in action to be proven wrong, but I really think a berserker or a warrior summoner, saying this move alone will like justify it. I don't know if that's going to be a strong build. But I'd be happy to be proven wrong though.
Hold on, I wanna throw some cold water on the summoner sub
I'm here
for
for
that
it.
class. To use this move, you're going to have to switch and get your wand out. So while you're berserk,
Oh, shit,
you're going to be
yeah.
hitting with your little dainty little wands with your
Oh
warrior.
no!
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's a hmm.
Ooh.
Oh.
Give it an A.
Oh no, hold on. I don't. No, it's balanced really well. This is I'm keeping it a double S just because of how well like this was taken into consideration.
Big risk, big reward.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
risk, big
banishing a
reward.
hero seems
Banishment
super
is-
powerful.
Yeah, it seems very strong. Well, and the banishment chance is boosted on the void power. You see that?
Yeah,
So if it's late in the game and you have a ton of void power, that chance could jump from
I'm surprised that
assuming-
this
Yeah, I
doesn't
mean-
have like an unlock on it.
yeah.
The combos are wild on this.
Yeah,
There's just so many of them.
yeah. There's a lot going on here. All right, so we've got our final tier 3 here, Spirit Bond. We got
Yeah.
Umbral Siren. This is a range of party member. Target party member gains a Vite standardized % physical defense and Wiz standardized magical defense for X ticks.
Whoa.
This is pretty good so far.
That's
Target
cool.
target party member performs the following
Huh?
action immediately. Target each enemy. So far, I love this. All out.
What?
On hit, X Summoner Wiz plus Summoner Vitality % chance to taunt target for X
This
ticks.
is super cool. And then there's unlocks. There's 2 unlocks.
Generate X charges of arcane power and void power per enemy taunted.
That's fun.
Amnesia. This is our first AoE taunt ability that can be
Yeah.
put on everyone.
And can be used on your tank.
It can be used on your tank. Your tank
don't have
can
to-
use this on itself.
Mm. Yeah, I guess hypothetically, but
But again,
That means
the
everyone's an
subclass
AoE
thing-
tank now.
he's not gonna have his shield out while he casts this if he casts it on himself.
Oh, damn it. No, yeah.
This is why-
I'm
this is
like
why
the
casting
subclass
it-
police right now.
Oh, God.
No, but casting it on someone is still
Yeah.
absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Casting it on a paladin or a knight who's like,
Okay,
and then
so-
he can use his turn to like deck out his defense. Like,
So say I cast this on myself with my wand. I put my shield away, but then Spirit Walker procs. I didn't deal any damage that turn, right? I get magical and physical
Right.
defense up.
Yeah.
It's like I'm almost wearing a shield, right? And then I generate more arcane and void power, right?
I still think it's not ideal that you do on yourself.
I know, but I'm just saying,
Right. Yeah.
if you got summoners, so far we've seen a really, really, really strong pull towards start leveling them with Vite.
Right. No, yeah.
Vitality
multiple
summoners
times.
are very important.
Yeah.
Like, wow. I'm not even done reading through this thing yet. Generate charges of arcane and void power per enemy taunted. Amnesia X. Unlock X AP. Target party member gives standardized with evasion. Oh man. Unlock XVP. Target party member gains Wiz standard repose. Oh my god.
That is wild.
Oh my god.
The evasion too.
How the
talked
hell?
about evasion tanks. This is a wild move.
This
Oh,
is
wow.
This is this is one of the easiest
Yeah.
wowies I've ever given. This is incredibly good. This is incredibly cool. It's incredibly fun. This
Yeah.
turns you from a typical control magic user, which is I'm going to debuff and crowd control the enemy team, and I'm going to control the whole fight based on who I'm locking down, to I am going to crowd control my own team into positive effects. This is a really cool take. I like this a lot. I wish and hope this doesn't get like reworked, because I love the way this is formatted. This WoWy is it's much more than just like wow, this is broken. This is well made. This is super cool. And it's not just because it's got evasion on it.
Does it make you rethink the Wowie then?
Well,
Because I think this is gonna get nerfed. I think this is gonna create situations where like you're not gonna be able to beat.
But is it going to get nerfed just because I rated a Wowie? I feel like I can't break the sanctity of the Wowie
fair.
game the system.
But I feel like a buffed out Vitality Summoner giving this to a Paladin with like insane stats, like I don't know how. I mean, I'm sure there'll be some counter to it, but it's going to be a struggle.
Right.
I especially with the evasion and the riposte there at the bottom, like, oh man, if you can utilize all of this and all of this gets, and you get those charges on the taunts, like, oof, man. I see this move being nerfed.
It
seems way too good.
I can't wait to use this.
I know,
but I mean, like that amnesia could be like 10 to make it
right. It's a once a battle, yeah.
SS means Super Saiyan. This move is a Super Saiyan move. Yeah, I love this. I can't get enough of it. Guy Kid also, as the only Bogside boy who's not in here, feel free. Like this is, I've said this a couple times, and yeah, I don't want it to get to the extent of what we did in April, where we had just like 19 people in one phone call, like just yelling over each other. But by all means, this is an open stream. Like if someone wants to come on and give opinions, like come on and give opinions. I'm here.
Wowie, to be clear, I will only be staying for the first 5 tiers because I can't comprehend the level 10s just yet.
Oh, wow.
I need to focus on what's right in front of my face.
I got you.
When this releases.
Oh man, are the 10s that huge? They've got way less. No,
I mean, I'm just kind of guessing.
The amount of text. Holy shit. At least the 15 seems pretty, concise.
Yeah.
Who knows? Let's see. I'd say we're about halfway done.
What?
All right. So we've got that is Easy Wowie. Thank you, Umbral Siren. This is super cool. I don't want it to go away. I love it. Yeah, Rubetto's exactly right. Seems like a good situation to banish. Yeah, that's when you definitely want to pull out the Void Grasp on that thing. But you can't because you'll be taunted. Let's see. Our first tier 4, we got Summon Aspect, Tree Ant. Here we go. We're coming in. We're starting out with Amnesia X, right? Channel X Initiative, which we normally have. Bam. Deal spell with int. That's it. Spell int to each target enemy. Okay, so that's multiple targets. I'm assuming this is an AoE then. Chance to root each target for X turns. Generate X charges of arcane power per enemy rooted. We got a delay.
Have we seen that same kind of thing? That was another move that had that, right? With the rooted. Didn't we? Or no? Am I? No, I know. I'm sorry. This was in the article and we read it. Isn't it?
Is it? Hold on. I guess I gotta get through.
What is root? Did I miss that?
Rooted is you can't move.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like the best way to do this is to like do a push or a jumble magical, the Gambler's Cup game with the enemy team's lineup and then cast a root so they can't change. Like that's the name of the game for this. So we've got Amnesia X, Channel X Initiative, spell into each enemy, whiz chance to root each target for X turns, generate X charges of arcane power per enemy rooted, delay X, heal each party member for spell whiz HP. Oh, I missed one. Oh god.
What?
I think I missed one. Yeah, there it is. There we go. So delay, heal each party member whiz percent chance to generate X charges of arcane power per healed party member. Combo, if Summon Lester Celestial was cast by this hero in the last X turns, gain, oh my god, gain delay X, heal each party member for spell whiz HP, with a whiz percent chance to cleanse each target, generate X charges of arcane powers per cleansed status effect. Next combo is if Summon Dark Energy was cast in the last X turns, gain delay X, deal X spell int damage to each target enemy, whiz chance to dispel each target and generate arcane power per dispelled status effect. Or third combo tree, if Summoning Circle was cast by this hero in the last X turns, gain X initiative after channel resolves and heal this hero for X spell for each rooted target.
So,
wow.
Is this just a troll class? Is that what this is?
I feel like this pairs really nicely with late games or like high level seer.
So
this is nuts.
My first big question is these combos. If cast in the last X turns, is there a chance we can get multiple combos? Or do you think that's like if it's like last 3 turns and your 3 turns are these 3 moves?
That's kind of interesting.
I don't think that's the way it's supposed to be designed. Like I think it's going to be like 1 or 2.
I mean,
so that you can't do all 3, but
why?
Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. These are all the same level 1s. So you can't possibly do that. I'm an idiot.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
These are all the level 1s moves.
But who's to say that's not going to happen later down the line? Right?
I mean, maybe.
Like if you cast this ability and this ability within 3 turns.
Right. But as it stands right now, it's impossible to cast all 3 because it's all the same tier.
True. Like this is super cool. Trent's nice. I like this.
Yeah. I feel like honestly, I need to like spend a few days reading this. Like I'm not gonna lie. Normally when we do this, I like have comments and stuff, but right now I'm like, I need time to kind of process this because I don't know. Because so this is the summon aspect one, but this is a combo with different branches.
Right.
You know, the celestial, lesser celestial is the summon aspect tree, but these other 2 are different trees, so I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I can't kind of visualize how good this is going to be.
True. I mean, all right. So what do we got here? We've got summon lesser celestial, summon dark energy, and then summoning circle. So I mean, they go with each other, right? But
the summon aspect tree in general doesn't touch void power. However, this one does have generate X void power if you did the void power move, the level 1 void power move. So like, this is what I'm talking about. Like there are so many different iterations of how this is going to play out.
Yeah.
That, like I can't even give an assessment right now.
Yeah, this is it's a little much. All right, so let's just go through it. Dissect, right? We have Amnesia X, Channel X, right? Pretty standard.
Yeah.
We've got deal damage, right?
AoE, everybody. I'm assuming that's everybody.
Oh, I missed another one. Oh my god, there's so many lines in here. So we've got deal damage. We've got a whiz chance to root each target for X turns. This is an AoE, right? Then we've got generate arcane power per enemy rooted. That's the main ability.
That's yeah.
Delay.
Well, and delay the X, yeah.
Delay X, heal each party member for spell whiz, with a whiz chance to generate X charges of arcane power per party member healed, right? So it's a double, it's a root, and then a delayed heal with 2 arcane power
chances
here. Then you have your combos. And first combo is if you cast Summoning Circle. Is it?
No.
Lesser Celestial. All right, so the first summon aspect one.
Yeah.
If you cast Summon Celestial last turn, you get another heal delay,
Mm-hmm.
Or does it
And
override? No, it doesn't override. There's another heal delay
Mm-hmm.
and a chance to cleanse.
And
that generates arcane power for each cleanse. Then the next combo is for summon dark energy
Mm-hmm.
with a
Which
delay.
is the middle track. It's a first level middle track one.
Right, yeah. And this is the damage one. This is delay, deal damage with a whiz chance to dispel each target, which is huge all in its own. And then that generates void power for each dispelled status effect, which could potentially be huge. And then your last combo is Summoning Circle, which is the support move, which is the heal. Can cast, or it casts within the last turns, X initiative after channel resolves, and heal this hero for spell for each rooted target. My God.
After channel, gain X initiative after channel resolve. So this is a channel move.
Right. It's channel X initiative. After this channel resolves, you gain initiative, which is humongous.
And heal.
You heal yourself and you gain initiative.
Yeah.
Which just
but
moves
again,
you up in the turn order faster.
Summoning Circle is a different track than this track, than the summon aspect track.
I think this is a triple S, if not
I guess. Yeah, I like I said, I still.
It's combo trees, baby.
I know.
So
this is what
much
I'm talking about,
on.
like flow chart. I need a flow chart.
Yeah.
I
think I'm pretty sure didn't Summoning Circle combo with itself?
Yeah.
So you could Summoning Circle, and then cast Trent and still be within the combo.
Yeah.
You would have comboed for 4 turns in a row with that.
Does the next one have 3 combos as well? Oh my god, it does. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is insane.
Oh my god, yeah, Sticks entrance on.
I'm gonna have to create a flowchart because I can't even handle this right now.
Yeah, this I gotta talk to them about their spreadsheet format because the copy paste it's not working very well. Combo.
Sure.
Gain.
You're going with triple S on this one?
Yeah, I went with triple S on that one.
So it's damage.
It's damage, healing, an initiative. It's a debuff to the enemy team. It's a dispel for the enemy team, potential dispel for the enemy team.
But it's not all those things at once, though. That's
right,
the thing.
But it can be any of those things, which is the powerful part of it.
No, it can't. Because the combos are you pick one of these 3 is how you build your guy.
Right, but you can build this for whatever situation you're going to. Say
right, but you're locked in though. Like you don't have access to one of them has a cleanse, one of them has a dispel, and then one of them has the initiative gain.
But you have to build this based on what you have, right?
And I feel like that's limiting though. Because it's not like this move has this availability mid-battle. Like you have to make that decision ahead of time.
I think it's quite the opposite, actually. I think that the availability is maximized by saying it's not just a combo with Summon Dark Energy. It combos with everything. So anything that you pick goes with this.
Yeah. But I don't think this move you're locked in once you, again, the flowchart, once you start on a certain path in the flowchart, so other branches are going to be locked out to you. So this move seems like it has all these different things, but you're not going to do all these.
That doesn't seem true in the next one either, because it looks like summon or Lesser Celestial Dark Energy Summoning Circle.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. So all of the beginning, all the tier 1 moves, all combo with the tier 4 moves.
Is tier 5 the same?
Combo. I see a combo. Summoning Circle.
All Summoning Circle. It's Summoning Circle all the way down. No,
it's nothing but Summoning Circles the whole way.
Listen, triple S is fine. I don't love it as much as you do. I think I still think it's interesting. I think even the deal damage and heal and root is good on its own, even without the combos.
Yeah, I get it. I really like it. I like the fact that there's just so much to do with it. Like, you almost can't go wrong, and you can build for any scenario that is best suited for your summoner, its growth, or your subclass summoner and its combo ability. If you want a damage dealer, you can make a damage dealer out of that. If you want a support unit, you can build a support unit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you have all three of these has just been nothing but you can pick any option. You're not wrong. Speaking of any option, moving on to Dark Summoner, Void Shield, which sounds pretty freaking sweet. Target is party member. Target party member gains a pure void for X ticks. If this pure ward, my bad. Sorry, I'm already falling off. How long we been in this? It's only 2.5 hours. Maybe I just need a glass of water. Hey, can you move out of the way of the mini fridge so I can get something to drink, bud? Thank you.
He's talking to Maddie.
Yeah.
I was in front of the mini fridge. I'm sorry.
Go slap your bag for a minute. Hold on. All right, so we got target party member gains a pure ward for X ticks. If this pure ward expires, generate X charges of void power. If this pure ward breaks, wait, what? Oh, expires. Okay, expires or breaks, different. So if it expires, generate X charges of void power. If the pure ward breaks, heal target.
Cool. I really
like this a lot.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Amnesia X combo. If Lesser Celestial was cast by this hero in the last turn, gain. If pure ward breaks, deal spell and damage to random enemy. If Dark Energy was cast by this hero in the last turn, gain. If pure ward expires, generate X additional charges of void power. Cool. Combo. If Summoning Circle was used by this hero in the last turn, gain. Delay X, cast a pure ward on a random party member.
That's fun.
Damn.
This is very cool.
I like this a lot. What are you guys' thoughts?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't see a downside.
Yeah.
It's got amnesia.
Yeah. But like even so, take away the combos, right?
Right.
You put up a ward, it either expires or it breaks. Either you get void power, you heal. Cool.
Yeah.
And you're stopping an attack while doing it. Well, if it breaks.
If it breaks. Yeah. I like these if statements a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It almost
there's kind of like no matter what happens, you benefit.
It's kind of it kind of harkens back to that old like trope that magic is actually just programming. Like casting magic is just like a programming language. This is really cool. It's got a lot of
fireball then explodes.
Yeah, right. No, this is super sweet. Again, it's one of those things where you can't go wrong. You can utilize this on whatever you want. Like, if you're intending for it to break, you can cast this on your tank and then do something else later, right? And you're waiting for it to break, right? So you'd get Dark Energy in the very beginning, use this, get extra void power, and get the heal on your target at the same time. Like, it's just good.
I don't think. Here's the thing, though. I don't think you're gonna give it to a Wowie, but I don't think it's gonna be like a Wowie level. Like, I'm not totally blown away. You know what I mean? It's good. It's great, but I don't think it's a Wowie.
I will say there's something to be said for what Maddie was saying before about like you're not gonna be able to use all of these.
Mm-hmm.
And like, what if you get into a match where you're expecting pure ward? Actually, I should clarify. Pure ward. What is that one again?
That's everything. That's magical and physical damage.
Okay, that takes away what I was gonna say. I was gonna say if you come in with like if it's a magical ward and they don't have a priest, so they can't break it, but your combo set up for break. But that doesn't make sense if it's pure and it's either. So never mind.
No, but I mean, that's the thing. So this is the Dark Summoner track. That's the middle track here, and Dark Energy is that same track of the first level. So like, if you're building your hero that way, that combo is the only option you're gonna have. I mean, I don't know though. Are we gonna be able to? I've asked this so many times, but when we make these selections for like these moves, is that locked into the NFT?
I don't think so.
Like the way it is now, you can mix and match every match, every time.
Yeah, I think because
They did say that it would be at some point, but I feel like the more time that goes by, the more they're gonna backpedal on that.
Which I think is a really good decision, because I mean, I don't know how many mobile gacha games you guys have played, but one of the worst aspects of mobile gacha games I've ever run into is when you're trying to play an RPG, you got your gear, right, and you want to try out new gear on your own guy, and it costs like currency, in-game currency, in order to swap out your own gear.
Yeah.
Drives me livid.
I mean, and also just like imagine PvP gets here, I'm playing WoWy and he keeps beating me, and I say like, oh, if I only had, dark energy instead of summoning circle, I'd be able to take him. Let me go all the way to this area, use some money, and then come back and fight you.
Yeah, I think having the freedom to pick and choose what you want, when you want to do it, for what situation you're going into, is very important. Like, you're still going to run into situations where it's like, oh, damn, I sent my dungeon delving crew in with PvP abilities and talents. Oh, crap. Whoops.
Right. There's got to be screw-ups, but I think being able to change it would be nice. Oh, and maybe if there is a cost associated with it, I'm fine.
We got a lore call in chat, by the way. Sticks Intern says Xandon Eldenmorn did nothing wrong.
I've been trying to follow. I need to find it out, but Eldenmorn has popped up several times now.
Are we gonna have an investigation stream?
We might have to, because
we have to deep dive into the lore to find
this one guy. This one guy keeps popping up in a lot of it. But that's a whole other stream.
Oh my god, Redpen, you did not just say Divine Essence to me. Oh god, no. Let's see here. All right, so we're gonna mosey. I'm not 100% sure what to give this. I want to give this a double S, but I feel triple S because there's no downside here. I think mechanically it just works well.
Yeah. I have to imagine that that these numbers are gonna be kind of underwhelming. Because if they weren't underwhelming, I think this is a wowie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think like what it generates, the heal is probably not going to be crazy impressive. If it was, like, damn, dude.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, no, all right. So this is a tentative triple S.
Okay.
It's a tentative triple S. I think you're right. This would be a wowie if like I think even with Amnesia being like 15, right? Like you're only going to use this once.
Yeah.
Maybe twice in a long battle, right? It's still really good. Like really good. Yes, Renpen, let's just say Divine Essence is a trigger phrase for me at this point.
Why?
I'll get into it another time.
Okay, that's a whole other stream, it seems like.
Yeah. Why does it need to be overly complicated? I don't want to have to. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna start talking game economies. All right, we got Umbral Guardian. Umbral Guardian, the dark protector. Okay, Spirit Bond seems cool. Another party member. Amnesia X, Channel X. Makes sense. Par for the course so far. Heal each party member for Spell Whiz. Gain. Oh, wait. Each party member. And heal each party member and gains. Plus Whiz % physical defense for X-Ticks. Thank you. X% magical defense for X-Ticks combo. If Summon Celestial was cast by the hero in the last turn, gain, delay, heal each party member for Whiz. Generate X charges of arcane power for each healed party member. Sorry, I'm starting to fade too. Well, hold on. I gotta.
That was a private chat, Wowie.
Right. My bad. My bad. I'm fading. Well, hold on. I gotta ban this guy in Twitch chat.
Wait, something happening? I'm not on Twitch.
I'm getting the buy views here. Let's see. Where was I? Oh, somewhere. Generate X charges of arcane power for each party member healed.
Yowie wowie.
Yowie wowie. What?
Yo.
What's up, Toon Fed? It's nice to see you again, man. Always love having you here. Hope you're enjoying it. Oh god, I'm just gonna start over. Amnesia X, Channel X Initiative. Heal each party member for HP and gain physical and magical defense for X ticks. Fantastic ability just to start out.
Solid.
If Summon Celestial is used by this hero in the last X turns, which I believe they said something earlier, which is if used last turn. So I'm hoping that these X turns aren't one. Like I'm really hoping that.
Yeah.
Gain delay, heal each party member for Wiz, and generate arcane power for each party member healed. Combo Summon Dark Energy was cast in the last X turns. Gain delay, all party members gain barrier.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Generate void power for each targeted party member. Combo, if Summoning Circle was used by this hero in the last X turns, each party member is healed for an additional spell and gains X% haste for X ticks. Hello. Generate X charges of arcane power and void power for each party member. This is... The summoner has swiftly started to turn into one of my favorite support units.
Yeah, this heal haste and Summoning Circle is the same track as Spirit Bond as this move is.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is a pretty huge move. This is already big. Very solid with this combo that already builds on the track that you're on. That's what I'm saying. I think the combos of the other tracks are going to be harder to kind of work out. The ones that are on the same track, meaning like on the same tier, or not tier, same like branch.
Mm-hmm.
If it is a good combo, I mean, like this one, I think is the best of the three.
Yeah, this is freaking sweet.
Yeah.
Franz, you still with us, or
he might have walked away?
Is it East Coast bedtime?
It is East Coast bedtime. I'm not gonna lie.
We did start a little bit later than normal too.
I know. And also, this was such a surprise. I'm not gonna lie.
It really was. I'm super excited.
I was not ready for this.
And I mean, like, there was a lot of extra reading involved. I mean, they got to cut us some slack, right?
I know. I know Baldwin would give me a hard time, but
I think this is fair to give it a triple S.
Yeah.
I think this is usable again in all situations. It doesn't matter what you pick. If you want to be a support, if you want to be a healer, if you want to be a damage dealer, they all work. You can't pick wrong with any of this. You just pick what you want to build. This is super cool.
Well, I will say the main part of this move is the heal, and the rest are combos. But yeah, I mean, you're right. But I think this is definitely a choice for a more of a support / healer.
Yeah.
But yeah. But this could be hybrided into it. Yeah, there is damage in this one.
Oh, what's up, Fran?
It kind of goes back to what Workhorse said in the blog, right? With a good player, with the right player.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, like all of these can be wowies if you know how to do the combo and do it well, and
I like that. Situational wowie.
Yeah, it's just a list of wowies.
Yeah, it turns out they're all wowie if you know what you're doing. I like that a lot. Yeah, this is super cool. All right, so we're gonna do the tier 5s, and I'm gonna break this up into. I've never done this before. This is a super speculation first time. I'm gonna finish the tier 5s, and then we are going to continue with the 10 pluses, 10s, and 15 tomorrow.
Wow.
What?
That's what we're gonna do. And maybe we'll finish up before Bogside goes live.
Well.
Programming note.
Yeah, I was gonna say. We're not going live tomorrow.
Oh, what? So you guys are
Did you
free?
Hold on, you know
Did-
this, Wowie. We messaged you.
But did you guys talk about Saturday?
We didn't. No, we haven't mentioned that yet.
You wanna plug that?
Yeah, I'll plug it now, but we'll also plug it at the end. Instead of going live tomorrow on Tuesday, Bogside is doing a very special PvP sneak peek. They are giving us access to the PvP, and we are going to be playing it live with Wowie on Saturday night.
Well,
It's been set. What?
Also, they're giving like a ton of people access.
No,
You made it sound like
just us. We're the only ones who have access.
all right, yeah, let's roll with that.
We're the
That's
only
fine.
ones that are going to be streaming us playing.
There you go. That's good clarification there.
Bogside exclusive.
Yeah, so we're gonna be doing that Saturday night at 8:30. I think is what we said on, right? I think I posted
Yeah.
it. I think. Yeah.
And that's going to be a fun day. We're not going to be the first or maybe even the
No,
last.
other people
of
also have
Saturday.
access, and I think people are streaming like Friday night and Saturday day. Like there's a ton of streamers who have access to it and who are gonna do it. So
Big DFK weekend.
big DFK weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
What are the days? Right, they're live on, what was it, Thursday to Monday?
I think so. I actually don't know for sure.
I believe it was said Friday around noon,
Friday at noon.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
and then they'll close the doors whenever Sachet decides we're having too much fun.
Oh man, that'll be right away.
Yeah.
401.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Yeah, look forward to that. It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I've got a lot of ideas I want to try out, specifically on Maddie.
I'm excited. Yeah, I can't wait.
He's gonna feel the chaos. The
I'll
consistency
just
king's
do.
gonna be put in
Although
place.
I honestly, for most of my hunts, I've been doing warrior, archer, priest instead of knight, archer, priest.
Well, the side quest is going to be how quickly can Wowie get Maddie to rage quit and square off DFK.
A specialty of mine. Uh-oh. Let's see. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think eyes are going to be opened for sure about like the potential of what's going on, because right now like we've been able to play hunts, but
Right.
we haven't been able to play each other, which
know.
I truly believe the hardest boss is definitely one that was programmed to be unbeatable, but I also think the second hardest boss is, somebody else not letting you win.
Most
The
dangerous
friends
game.
we made along the way.
Yeah, there we go. The
Most
friends we
dangerous
lost
game.
as soon as the gates were opened.
Hunting other humans. That's
That's
the
it.
most dangerous game. Yeah.
It's all it's ever come down to, right? It's just guys hunting guys hunting guys, and that's it.
Yeah.
All right, I think I got these formatted.
Quick side note about hunting people and worlds. Most
Very-
dangerous game.
very
The
interesting.
movie Jackpot came out on Amazon Prime.
Mhm.
I made it 15 minutes. It may be the worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
Like
I'm not
worst
gonna lie,
good,
it
like
looked
worst ever.
terrible. It looked absolutely terrible. I don't know why you even watched it.
That's a fair point. But John Cena had to give it a try, right? I mean,
I've said this before. I will say this again. I think John Cena is one of the best wrestling actors.
well, all right. Is that who's on that list besides him?
Dwayne
and
the Rock Johnson, Stone Cold Steve Austin appeared in a couple things.
Has done a couple. I believe Kane has done a couple terrible movies.
Wasn't Andre the Giant
are
in
we
The Princess
including-
Bride?
Triple H. Well, I don't know if we count. Yeah, Andre the Giant.
Are we
I think
counting
Triple H
Lou
has done movies
Ferrigno?
too.
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause he was in
good.
King of
Yeah, he's
Queens.
good.
He was-
Yeah.
he was a
the best
staple on
side
King of
character.
Queens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
King
Yeah.
of Queens is perfect. By the way, King of Queens, Doug is my final form.
That's a great final form. I mean, he bagged Carrie. He got Carrie.
Right,
So
right? He won. He won in all respects, right?
I mean, yeah, it's a short list, but I do think he's the best wrestling actor.
Oh my God, that's right.
I don't think he's an
Right.
Academy Award winner ever, but like he's better than like The Rock, I think.
This is-
The Rock had some great movies.
The Rock, sure, but that doesn't mean he's
I
good at
can't think of any off the top of my head.
Fast and the Furious.
Wait,
Okay,
you saw that?
yeah.
Oh, I've seen all of them. Actually, I don't think I've seen all of them. I don't think I've seen. They go to space in one of them. You know?
I got 25 minutes into Tokyo Drift, and I was like, I can't do another set.
Tokyo Drift is, it's not good.
Apparently, they don't stop for gas once in any of the 9 movies. I saw that online. I don't know if it's true. But...
Oh my god, what a great product placement that would have been for Chevron.
Yeah.
Oh, what a missed opportunity. Oh my god. Anyway, we're getting back on track with our tier 5s here, and then we're concluding the stream, and we're going to be doing part 2 tomorrow, and finishing up the 10 pluses, the 10s, and the 15, of which I will abstain from reading, honestly, because as we know, as we've seen earlier, I don't want to do it.
But also looking at the text, the stream's gonna be just as long tomorrow night,
if not longer, because there's more. There's more text.
There's so much.
There's so much going on. There's so much to understand.
Oh, wait, hold on. Can I interrupt one more? We forgot David Bautista.
Oh,
he's a great actor, wrestler.
Yeah, he is good.
Yeah. I looked up a list.
I'm trying to think of like actors that tried out wrestling.
I don't know.
Wait, what was that?
Wait, I'm pretty sure wasn't Trump both an actor and a wrestler at one point?
Okay, Trump.
Well, no, he doesn't count as a WWF wrestler.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty sure I saw him on Raw, man.
Didn't expect the Wowie Super Spec show to turn political, but here we are.
Political, nothing. We're talking about WWE. The least political show I could think of. All right. Here we go. Tier 5s. Here we go. Summon aspect. We got. Cryopyre Elemental? That sounds badass as hell.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it does sound cool.
A Frost Fire Elemental. This is sweet. All right. Empower the skill by consuming charges of arcane power. Amnesia X. Channel X initiative. Deal AP scaling. Spell int damage to target enemy in X. What is... Do we not... In X. Do we not know the position yet? Are they trying?
Is it going to be random? Is it 1 of 3?
Oh my god! Could you imagine if it was a random position? No, they wouldn't do that. This has gotta...
I think it is because I think. Well, dude, we need clarification on that. What this means? Just keep reading.
What an interesting position! What an interesting spot to put a placeholder.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You have an int and whiz % chance to daze the target. Then I'm assuming it deals damage, or delay deals damage, I'm assuming to a different location. I'm assuming with a int whiz chance to daze that target after the delay. Oh, wait. It just does it again and again and again and again. Maybe it starts from the back and comes forward.
But it says P1 in that third one.
In the last
other
one,
two
right?
are just X.
Right, so that makes me think that it's like P3, P2, P1.
But why would they put X there for that?
I don't know. It's weird.
I think
unlock AP.
It might be randomized.
Int % chance to apply X stacks of burn. Unlock XAP. Int % chance to apply X stacks of chill to the target. It's freaking sweet. Combo, if this hero casts Summoning Circle in the last X turns, gain X initiative after channel resolves, and deal an additional spell int damage to each target. That's super cool. Because, alright, so this is one of those things where it's like, the X last turn, cast in the last X turns, if this is 3, you could cast Summoning Circle, cast any of the tier 4s, and then cast this tier 5, and you're still comboing.
Enough,
and you can combo with anything in tier 4. Yeah. That still combos with which one was it? Summoning Circle, and this combos with it as well. So you can basically build whatever rotation you want.
This is a really cool move.
This is freaking sweet.
I think I want to know who it's targeting. It's going to be important for me to how much I like this or not. But also, I will just throw more cold water on this. The Summoning Circle is a different track, isn't it? Yeah.
But what
something
does the track
circle.
matter?
I mean, just typically you're going to build, so the spirit bond.
But is that true so far for us?
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know, your archers right now. Are you using one track? Because I'm
Yeah.
using piercing shot, then rapid shot.
I mean, for the
and
most
the
part,
other
I have
one?
all like the first category, and then I do two the one small stone.
I'm just saying.
And
I feel like
I guess the fifth move I do a different one.
I feel like the whole idea of the tracks is like for combos and stuff. And if there are combos that go cross track,
Yeah,
like, do the tracks really matter more than
that's a good
just like
point.
themes? You know.
But also this one, the summon aspect has been arcane power heavy, and the third one is kind of the hybrid one. So you might not get your like
Mm-hmm.
maximum amount of arcane power.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean this move is wild. This is very impressive.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
And burn this is the first time we're seeing burn and chill here. First time we're seeing burn and chill outside of wizard, I believe. Right? I don't think scholar do they have access to burn and chill? No, I don't think so. So yeah, interesting.
I think this is a triple S.
Maddie chat's getting all over you for the track thing, which is making me very happy.
Oh right, yeah.
So 40% of the kid is not on track.
Mm-hmm.
Maddie draws the line when he has to do a different track. He likes consistency. It's one of our consistency kings.
Yeah. No, I guess now that I think about it, yeah, like Archer and like Knight. The one for Knight I like is that one. I like to do the 2 iron ones that are the passives, and then all different track, all the like the aggressive ones for his other moves.
Yeah, I mean the warrior I think is the one I come closest to all one track.
Right. Yeah.
Gruff usually is where I cross over there.
Add that one in. Yeah, no, that's a good point. I guess I kind of, mentally I feel like I'm going to be one track or another, but there is going to be cross.
Would you say you have a one track mind?
Oh my god! This
There
is why
it
we're calling it
is.
early. This is why we're calling it early.
All right, sick. Moving on to the next and/or second tier 5. We got Lesser Demon, which makes me think that there's Greater Demon. There it is.
There it is.
So we got Lesser Demon in tier 5, which, I mean, for all intents and purposes, this is a level 15 ability, right? This is going to be our current capstone if we ever get to play with this.
Wow.
Well, current.
Sorry.
Our current capstone.
No, if we ever get to play with this, it's like, whoa.
Well, I mean,
it does seem like it's going to be absolute hell to program.
Yeah. This is going to be a lot. This is going to be a lot. Of course, I mean, they've gotten so good at programming the current abilities and programming our NPCs, right? The boars in the box. Mm-hmm. Maybe this just isn't that much comparatively. Maybe they're like, yeah, if we could do the box, we could do all that stuff and it works. Like, we could do this.
Sure,
I like it.
Famous last words.
Yeah, right. Empower this skill by consuming all charges of void power. Here you go. Amnesia X. Channel X Initiative. Deal void power scaling spell and int damage to each enemy. It's an AoE range of 3. You have an int plus whiz plus luck percent. Oh, this is no, it's not. No, it's not.
It's close, but
you have an int plus whiz plus luck percent chance to banish all of enemies for X ticks. Huge. Each banished target suffers a vitality scaling percent.
Wait. Sorry, what happens if you succeed on all 3?
Then you wait. You have time. You get free turns. You just get like you just like
boost yourself up. Yeah.
Hey, you can stabilize, prepare.
Or the game ends.
Yeah. Yeah.
You win. There's no enemy.
I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Each banished target suffers vitality % reduced current MP, rounded up, and returns to a random position.
Whoa.
Whoa. A mana burn?
Oh wow.
It's a banish and a mana
Yeah.
burn? If all banishes miss, here we go. The hero loses X minus vitality % of its current MP rounded up and gains X
Dude.
minus whiz % chance to become exhausted for X turns.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
That is brutal.
Combo: if this hero casts Summoning Circle in the last X turns, gain X initiative after channel resolves and deal an additional spell and damage to each target. It appears that Summoning Circle is very important if you're building
Yeah.
a summoner, which makes sense. It's a Summoning Circle.
Dude, the negative on this is brutal.
It's pretty cool though.
If you miss, you're fucked.
I know it's so horrifyingly powerful though.
It's insanely powerful.
This is effectively a board reset with an AoE mana burn.
and potentially, based on your void power, an insane amount of damage.
Yeah.
But
As well as
also,
combo.
but also, if you miss, man, oh,
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like you deserve it if you miss.
I guess.
It's like, man, you're really gonna go for that on me right now? That's so rude. I hope you miss them all.
Also,
Send
what
yourself
is-
to the Shadow Realm. Why don't you?
I'm assuming it's status effect resistance is like the counter roll to the banish chance.
Yeah, endurance. Endurance,
Okay.
endurance. Very important for countering control comps.
Right.
I like that everything on here is a .s. Like, well, let's not let this move get too out of control.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
we got to standardize this. Wait, what? Oh, wait.
Yeah, the flavor text is pretty cool for this one.
Have I been saying his name wrong? I've been saying
Yeah, that's the same
Xander.
guy. That's the same guy. Yeah.
All right, so let's officially come up with the pronunciation for this name. Is it Zadin, Zayden, Zadine?
I was saying Zayden in my head.
I like Zayden.
Yeah.
X Aiden.
Zayden Elderborn.
The X Aiden is reminding me of the Key and Peele skit. Hey,
Exoden.
No, Zayden.
Zayden. All right, I like Zayden. All right, Zayden
Yeah.
killed it in the flavor text. I kind of want to read the flavor text now. If you weren't so damn pressed for time. Okay, I'll read it.
I say
When
it,
summoning
yeah.
a demon of any size or order, one must understand there is a price to be paid. That price doesn't necessarily need to be paid by you. But you will pay it if you do not provide the demon with a reasonable alternative. Excerpt from the Demons... Wait.
From Demons and Their Demons.
By Zayden. Wait a minute, he doesn't
which is
kill it?
hilarious.
The book name is Demons and Their Demons is amazing.
I like it. I like it a lot. I like this move a lot. It's super cool. I'm gonna give it a wowie.
Wow.
I'm giving it a wowie because it's just freaking sweet. I even like the negative on this because,
It's a
like,
killer. It's
yeah,
such
you
a
deserve
killer.
it. This move is so good that you deserve to banish yourself. Exhaust in a self mana burn.
But
I'm
also
gonna be
it's an
honest.
exhaust.
That's
X
pretty
turns.
light for what
What
this
is
is
ex-
attempting to do.
What does exhausted for X turns mean?
Probably not one.
Whoa.
That's brutal.
Oh,
That is
Yeah.
absolutely brutal.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's nuts.
This is not a wowie.
I think it's a wowie because I don't think
This
This is a killer if you miss.
this strikes me as like a Hail Mary
Mhm.
saving move.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like, well, if I could banish them all and heal up, cool. If not, I'm gonna die anyway.
I mean,
which is why I like it.
that's what it is.
I mean,
Yeah.
it would be a chaos cast spectacular. That's what this would be.
Yeah.
A what?
A chaos cast spectacular. So when
What's that?
so when Bolon gets the chaos cast going back up again, they would be featuring this.
Oh, Chaos. Yeah, that show that used to be on. Got it. I
It's
didn't know
coming
what you
back.
were talking about.
I made shirts.
Really? I would buy one.
Yeah, I'll take a Chaos Cat shirt.
Bring
Any
it-
extra large?
We're
Or
bringing it back, man.
those run big or
yeah, they shrink up in the wash, so.
okay.
All right, we got our last one for the night. We got Spirit Bond, we got Ethereal Gatekeeper. Right, now we gatekeeping. Each instance a combatant is banished, which let's be really, really thankful that this isn't a tier 4 or tier 10. Each instance, it's a passive. Each instance a combatant is banished, which doesn't mean enemy team. Yours are included. Generate X charges of each arcane power and void power. Huge. Each instance an enemy is banished, gain int plus whiz % chance to automatically spend X plus your level mana rounded up to cause each party member to gain X % attack and spell for X ticks. Okay, this is pretty cool.
This is cool.
Each instance a party member is banished, gain an int plus wisdom % chance to automatically spend mana, rounded up to cause each party member to be healed. This is super cool.
So, one caveat though, your big banishing move is the same tier.
It's true.
So like this is, unless you have a team of all summoners, which the more and more we're reading here, that seems actually viable. Like how much banishing are you going to be doing if you don't select the big banishing move that's on this same tier? You know what I mean?
Right. So you've got one banish in 3.
Mm-hmm.
You've got one banish in 5, which you can't use.
Right.
It looks like Dark Summoner gets another banish.
Yep.
Dark Summoner gets a banish 10 plus. We've got 1, 2, 3 banish in 10.
Okay. I mean, this would be wild with an all team of all summoners.
I mean,
And
I
then-
love that you went there before I did. Like, that was great.
But I think if you're the only summoner in your team, how often it just seems like it's going to be tough to get the full value out of this. Is what
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to. You know,
I completely get it. I think that if you've got somebody else if you've got somebody in your team who's really not like doing much other than like standing there as a front line, right? I think this is perfect.
Sure.
I think this
That's
is
what I'm saying though. Like the
absolutely
all
perfect.
summoner, like have one summoner who's like a tank summoner. We've seen a couple different moves now.
Yep.
Where that's possible. One summoner who's a support and one summoner who's a damage. The all summoner team could be viable.
Yeah, 100%. And on top of that, just like Styx Intern said, this is meant to counter banish.
Yeah.
So each instance a combatant is banished is very important wording right there. Because that
it's anybody.
counts your
It's anybody.
own team.
Yeah.
So you'll be gaining benefits even if you are receiving negatives.
And it's each party member, so it's happening to the summoner as well. Because I was just thinking, if one of your teammates is banished, you're only going to get this on the other two.
Yeah, this is nuts.
So it happens on the summoner. Okay.
This is really good.
I like it. I think it's fun, but again, I feel like it's kind of narrow. I think you're leaning towards triple S right now, and I think that's high.
Think about what the other passives do.
It's the second lowest rating, man. What do you mean it's high?
I'm saying I think this is a double S or maybe even a single S. And I know why he's going to give it a triple S.
I think I know exactly what I'm going to give it.
That better
This
have a
deserves
good
solid
monobar.
B. No, I'm kidding.
Whoa, no.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
But as you can see, B's were in there. So are C's. C's are in there.
D is a possibility. That's ridiculous.
D is a possibility. Do I have F in here? I think it's the same color. Yeah. Green. A's green though. No, I think this is really good. I think this is viable in a lot of different places. The negative drawback to this is an automatic use of mana. So it could potentially be used against you
Right.
by a banished comp to burn your mana.
That's so specific.
It is really
If it's-
specific. It is really specific.
If it's summoner versus summoner, you're banishing someone on their team. They're getting those bonuses for 2 of their heroes. You're getting it for 3, and I guess you're both burning mana.
If
But
they both have this
God,
move
that
active.
sounds
Yeah.
fun as hell.
Yeah,
I was thinking
that will be cool.
I was thinking burn their mana, but it's burning yours too.
It's
But
everybody, yeah.
yeah.
I would honestly 3 summoners versus 3 summoners. This would be super fun. Like,
Yeah, this really would be. I'm gonna give it a triple S.
I knew you were.
I'm gonna give it a triple S. I was gonna.
That's too high. That's way too high.
I wanted
There's
to give it a
many
WoW.
drawbacks.
All right,
There's so many drawbacks
give
in this one.
me the drawbacks. Give me the drawbacks.
What if you aren't banishing people? Nothing happens. Like if your team can't banish anyone successfully,
True.
none of these things get activated.
However, what if you don't have enough int and whiz to pull off a tier 5 here? Or what if you don't have enough int or arcane power production without this to pull off cryopyre elemental? You know what I mean? Like, this is a good subclass. Like, this is just I feel like the subclass pick as the extra void power and arcane power battery
I guess so, but
that can
also,
be used
again,
cross class.
if banishing is not happening, this move does nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So like I fail to, I don't know.
I have a feeling that this is going to be a very it's going to be a very niche pick when we go up against an enemy, like an enemy boss, that has mechanics where they just start banishing people over and over and over again.
Sure,
like,
that's
this is going to
win.
be,
this is a win condition for
this
that.
is the top tier pick for that.
Exactly. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think banishing is going to be hard to pull off, and not many classes have access to it. And for this move to be successful, you want it to be happening multiple times.
This would also be really good to put on a martial class where you're just going for the void power passives.
Again,
But then who's banishing?
yeah, they have to be banishing you. If that's, you know what I mean?
True.
You get nothing if no one's being banished. This move does nothing.
All right.
Right?
You've convinced me to take an S off.
Am I reading something wrong? Like, there is no thing happening unless banishing is happening.
It's true.
You got the win, Matty.
You got
I
it.
know.
You got
Right.
it.
Good.
You convinced me. I'm too bullish on banishing because I've read the word a lot tonight. But you're right. I mean, how often does banish come up, right?
Right. Yeah. Because the big ban, we just saw the big banish move, the move ahead of this one. You know.
Uh-oh.
And you have to imagine that with how powerful banishing an opponent seems, it's not exactly going to be like an 80% chance.
No.
You know?
Yeah, they're gonna have the resistance.
It's going to be hard to banish.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I mean, here's the thing, and this is why it's definitely a double S. Maybe I said S earlier, but I take that back, because when this does hit, it's going to be crazy value. You know, when there are a lot of banishings happening in a battle, this is going to be money.
I'm just checking real quick to see if we have a banish any.
Oh,
yeah,
is that the
berserkers.
berserker tree?
Berserkers have a chance to banish.
That's fun.
Interesting.
And you gave it a wowie.
I think it's because of the banish.
Yeah.
He was hooked on banish back then.
Yeah,
too.
I've been hooked on banish since the beginning, man. Okay, yeah, this is nuts.
That's a level 10.
So you can throw it. You can throw in your berserker comp with it. Look at this. Pirate's got banishing.
Couple.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Seer's got some banish.
1, 2.
It's called Banishing Stone. All right, and then we got nothing on everyone. We know that. Okay, so we got a couple instances of banish already. I'm surprised Scholar didn't have any. That's odd.
It's still good, and in the right scenario, like I said, it could be a win condition. Like, this could be a game changer.
Yeah,
But
100%.
I'm a little hesitant to I don't know. We'll see. You will see how prevalent banish is. You know.
I get it. And you're using my own argument against me. How often is this viably usable? Right.
Yeah.
And it's only when banishes are afoot.
Yeah, that made me laugh. I don't know why.
What's up, Sergeant? I see you in the chat there. I'm freaking miss you, dude. Oh, speaking of, I miss everybody, obviously. I know I've been away for a while. And you know, and I'm sorry about that, because I love this community. And I've been lurking for a while. It's a good time to come back.
Oh, totally.
It's a good time to come back. I miss you guys.
Good to have you back.
Oh, I feel that right in the heart. But all right, so that concludes part 1 of the Summoner, which I will color code on my free time to make it match. We got the colors picked already, so there's no need to worry about that.
Which, by the way, you saw they put colors in when they released it, right?
They did?
Yeah.
They do the same 3 colors for all of them.
I was gonna say, isn't it the awful like mega highlighter colors?
Yes, it is. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Thank you. I'm sorry. I wasn't prepared to do a long stream, and I'm fading.
Dude, I wasn't. You know how I came over here? I opened OBS and my Twitch bot and my streamer bot, and they were like, okay, needs an update. Tokens not valid anymore. You got to get your tokens from everywhere else. You got to reset up everything. Oh, and you need to update your graphics card. And I'm like, oh my god. And that was at like 7:45. So I don't blame you guys whatsoever for not being like ready. You guys did great. You showed up, and I'm gonna be honest, we kicked some ass, and we're gonna kick some more tomorrow. Are you guys down with that?
Yeah, I'm in.
I'm out for tomorrow, but thank you for letting me sit at the big boys table. I had fun.
God.
Yeah, man, you're welcome back anytime.
And I'll take you up on that, but like I said, I'm a first 5 tiers kind of guy. There's enough going on.
Wait, you can't hang with us till 3:30 a.m. when this is going to conclude.
I know.
Yeah, next 12-hour stream, I'm there.
Honestly,
there's so many
I'm
words
gonna go to bed and be ready for tomorrow night to go all night. We'll go all night.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm loving it.
I mean, based on the text, just looking at the text, we probably are. Yeah.
There's gonna if any of the 10s are as hard to comprehend as any of the 4s.
I'm struggling. The 4s were insane.
Like, I thought the Seer kind of threw me for a loop.
No,
with its 10s, but like the 4s on the Summoner, I was like, well,
someone make a flowchart.
Right.
I'm gonna have to do it myself, I think. I don't want to.
All right. Well, sweet. Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Do you want to do same bog time, different bog channel?
I like it. I like that.
Yeah. We got to start using that.
Yeah.
That's great.
All right,
9
sweet.
PM.
A lot of progress is made tonight. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and we're signing off for the night. I freaking love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. It'll be even more fun because I will definitely be prepared and caffeinate, and it'll be a good time.
Same.
Welcome back, Renpen. You got back just in time.
I mean, yeah, we should have. Well, whatever. Yeah.
But I mean, we got a lot of content here. What's the runtime on this right now? We're at 3.5 hours. We're doing pretty good, honestly. But yeah, another 3.5 hours coming at you tomorrow.
Oh my god! Look, I'm just looking at the text, the wall of text.
There's so much text.
Yeah.
And I mean, if we don't finish, I promise. I'm going to give a promise out to the community right now. If we finish before the 3.5 hours, I'm reading all of the lore and flavor text.
Oh yeah.
This is my promise to you. And
No,
don't worry,
sure.
I'm not going to sandbag. I'm going to try and get through it as fast as I can, just like I tried to get through it as fast as I could today, which was not very fast.
All right.
Yes. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming out. We'll see you tomorrow at Bogside time.
Love it.
And yeah, have a good night. Later, peeps.
See ya.